Hello and welcome to the Eternia Archives podcast, episode 18. With the whole crew, we're all here. On this podcast, we discuss the current and historical gaming topics that are of interest to us and our followers on social media. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up icon, consider subscribing, all the other stuff that people say on social media, and come hang out with us in our Discord channel. All in the links in the Discord, in the description down below. With that out of the way, Lane, what's our topics for this week?
So this week's console for our top 5 is the Nintendo Wii. So we'll each be given our top 5 games for the Wii. As always, we'll start with our number 5 pick and rotate around the room. Number 4, so on and so forth. We're going to talk about Black Friday, any games or things of interest that any of us picked up on Black Friday. Just have a discussion about that. And then our last topic is on game ruining gimmicks. So think, motion controls, annoying bosses that don't really test your skill level necessarily, things of that nature. So, So jumping right into our first topic for top 5. Einashi, it's been a while. Why don't you kick us off for your number 5 pick?
Oh, kick it off with my number 5 pick. This is funny because we were actually talking about this because Callie actually just bought this game today.
I did. I got it today.
Fragile Dreams. Farewell, Ruins of the Moon. So this is a post-apocalyptic world. It is very kind of like haunting, dark. Same with the music. I love the music and the sound effects in it. Basically, your only companion that you have in the world dies on you, and you have to. Your view was like you didn't really care if you lived or died, but things happen, and you're going through the world trying to find other humans, and you're armed with your flashlight. There is some combat of hack and slash kind of combat. Nothing that great, but it was a real fun game, and I thought it was really great. It's by Xseed. Cool note, this one's actually given to me by Xseed, this copy itself. I was making friends with a guy in the warehouse, and they like, oh yeah, we found this game just in a box. We're not selling it, but we decided to throw it in for you. So I gave my actual open copy to someone else.
That's
number
cool.
5.
Yeah, it was when I got to the game store today. I walked in, and the first thing they said, they're like, "Hey, we have a rare game that came in." I'm like, "Oh, what's that?" And they hand it to me. I'm like, "I have no idea what this is, but it says Xseed on it, so I'm buying it."
What's funny is I had that in my list for today before you even said you just bought it today.
Yeah, that's funny. That's pretty funny.
Awesome. Cool pick. Nick, why don't you go next?
Well, I never really played the Wii, so I'll leave that to y'all this time.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that was kind of me for. Yeah, that was kind of me for the. What was the console that we did that I didn't really have anything to say?
The PSP or PS something.
Yeah, PSP. That was it.
Yeah,
because I never had one.
Like I didn't even. I think the only thing I ever played was like Battalion Wars or something on there.
Interesting.
With my friend, and that's the only time. Yeah, Battalion Wars. It was fun, but that's literally the only Wii game I ever played.
Cool. Callie, why don't you go?
Sure. So mine is, of course, my list is always unconventional. But I have to say the most fun I had in a group of people on the Wii was with this game, and they actually made a collection of this game, and that is the Raving Rabbids Party Collection. So if you guys haven't played the Raving Rabbids games in a group, it is just hilarious nonsense. But it's hilarious. If you get everybody together and they're doing that game, it's so damn funny. It sounds like I'm echoing through Einashi speakers.
No, I was actually pulling you up on the tablet so I could actually see the chat.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
All right. Got it. So, yeah, my number 5 is the Raving Rabbids Party Collection. It comes with quite a few games, actually. It's not just one. I'll go look it up real quick.
Is it like Mario Party?
It's kinda. It's hard to explain. It has Rayman, Raving Rabbids 1, 2, and TV. So it has over 175 different mini games. It's a Ubisoft title.
Yeah,
With-
I was really surprised to hear when they made a mashup with Mario.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
It's actually pretty good, yeah.
You guys have to play that if you haven't.
I've tried it. I got it at Black Friday last year.
I
Or the
need
year
to
before.
add that to the list.
That game is always on sale, like for $15 or $20.
If you
Yeah,
like
I need that.
XCOM, you're gonna like it. If you don't like XCOM, you're not gonna like it.
I don't like the difficulty of XCOM.
Okay, but if you like the concept, then you might like it.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's a fun game. It's a fun title. I recommend it if you have a Wii and you have friends. That's the hard part. The second part is harder to find. Friends.
Cool.
Hey,
Good
Callie,
stuff.
Yeah.
look what I got over the weekend.
Oh boy.
Uh,
That's so good. That's so good.
Have you guys played Mario and Rabbids on the Switch?
Yeah, I have.
I have.
Is it a good game?
Do you
It
like
is.
XCOM?
I've never played XCOM.
Okay. Well,
it's a tactics game.
yeah, it's a tactics game.
It's a
Shooter.
it's
I
a it's a strategy RPG basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
got this,
Yeah, that's so cool.
Oh yeah.
but I already had the game. I just found this collector's edition for like $15 shipped.
I have to try it out. I think that game goes for like $20 now.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Less than that.
So
Add it
sometimes
to the
15.
list.
Cool. I'll go next. So my number 5 is Mario Party 8. And and the reason is because I have a lot of fond memories of playing that game with my siblings when we were all in, I guess it would have been high school or so. Can't remember when that game came out. But yeah, really fun. I think that's one game that where the Wii control gimmicks actually added a lot, especially as a party game, because you're all waving the remote around, doing mini games and stuff, and it's a lot more, I guess, interactive because you're off the couch when you're playing it a lot of the time. So I'll have a lot of fond memories playing that game with my siblings. So that's why I pick Mario Party 8.
I actually got the first Mario Party for 64 today as part of my gaming pickups. So I was.
Oh, nice.
It's almost perfect condition for just a solo kart. I was happy. It's hard to find those old Mario Kart games for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Rad. What's your number 5?
Funny because my number 5 is Mario Party 9.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
He
A
won
game.
up to you.
A game.
Nice.
Because
A game.
it's Mario. One up.
Right. A game that I enjoyed a lot with my cousins. We played that for years, like the next generation. After like the Wii U came, and we still played Mario Party 9 every week. I know all the mini games. It was just the reason I like it is because of of the memories I have with my cousins playing them, and my sister as well. So yeah, basically the same reasons that the lane gave a few seconds ago. I love that game to pieces. I've never played a Mario Party 8 though, but 9 it's fantastic.
Same for me. I've never played 9. I've only played 8.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say I never played either one of them, but they sound great.
Yeah.
I haven't played past 3, I think.
Okay.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, it's been a while. But I loved those games as a kid. Those were some of the most fun I've had with friends is during the Mario Party game.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of Cake Bash? It's a
No.
new game like Mario Party, except you don't have Mario. You have different desserts and your cakes and stuff.
It's really cute looking.
It's on
looked it up.
Steam.
Never tried it, but it
Yeah.
sounds fun though.
Yeah, it just came out recently, so if you guys are considering it, maybe we could try it sometime on stream with 4 of us. I know the Soul was looking into it, so anyway,
Sure.
Mario
I've
Party's a
got
good
Soul as
choice.
my background.
So yeah, so that.
Wait, that's
my number
Soul?
5.
That's Soul
Soul
bad guy?
bad guy.
Ah,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
cool.
Wait, say that again.
I said my background is Soul bad guy.
Oh,
Yeah, Soul bad guy. I'm gonna tag him. I have to tell him to get in here. He's probably streaming though.
nice.
Probably.
What is Soul Bad Guy?
He's like the main character of Guilty Gear.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yep, and
So I can't see what you're.
yeah, he's my streaming buddy on Fridays. We have a co-op stream together on Fridays now.
Cake Bash is $20, but there's a free demo.
Oh, Nick loves Guilty Gear.
Yeah. I'm a little late to the game on that one, but it's probably one of my favorite fighting games.
This
Cool.
game looks interesting.
So what's next? Oh, it's Rad's turn. isn't it?
Einashi, what's your number 4 pick?
Oh, it's Einashi.
My number 4 pick is Mario Party 8.
Wow,
nice.
great choice.
Wait, what? Oh, Chocobo Dungeon.
Ooh, yeah, that was my number
Nice.
6. That was my number 6 choice.
Yeah, it was just a fun game. He plays Chocobo and you
That one's a
through
roguelike,
dungeons,
isn't it?
hunting treasure. And
Yeah.
it was just a fun game. I haven't played this got released on the Switch. I think is it this
Oh, it did?
version re-released on the Switch?
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah,
It's like Chocobo's Dungeon something everybody.
yep, that's it.
Yeah.
And you get like a
haven't tried
partner
it.
in that one. So
And then there's the spin-off games of like the mysterious dungeons of for Pokemon and stuff like that. The same kind of concept, but it's just a roguelike dungeon crawler. You just go try to search for treasure, and
It's fun.
it's just fun. Battle enemies.
I remember the originals on the PlayStation. Those were fun.
Yeah.
I never played that one, but I had a lot of fun with the previous titles.
Oh yeah, I really liked the ones on the PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation was good. But I did enjoy that. I didn't really get into the Wii until after the Wii's life was already over. Well, almost over, because I just really disliked a lot of the gimmick stuff on there. So I just never really got into it. But then I realized, they make a lot of games that they got that controller, the classic controller on there. It can't be that bad.
Sure. Yeah.
So then I started looking. I'm like, is every game just going to be? I'm going to swing my sword.
Like Eric's love for, was it Dragon Quest swords?
Yep, I think that's part of our welcome message, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Is that our designated Wii title?
Let me go check. I'll put it in the show planning channel so I don't spam everybody. Oh yeah, the bot doesn't work in that channel. It doesn't have access. I'll put it over here. Oh, I disabled it. It's almost like I made sure that it couldn't be put places because I didn't want spam. I protected myself from this thing I'm trying to do.
Oh.
That's funny. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna just put it in general and I'll delete it. Yes,
I think
Dragon
I'm the
Quest
one that brought
Swords.
that idea up.
Dragon Quest Swords is the Wii title. It's so funny.
That's actually one of the games I had for another topic that we're having tonight. So
Ah, I see. Like,
Okay.
I
Okay.
see. Alright.
Okay. Nick. Oh yeah. Nick. Nick doesn't.
Hi.
Didn't
Hi,
do
Nick.
the Wii thing. Callie. Was this Callie?
I think it's me next, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, my number 4 It's another collection. There was a lot of cool collections on the system. They did a Super Mario All Stars collection. They did a couple other ones, but my favorite, the Metroid Prime Trilogy was also on there, but that's not what I'm picking. I'm picking Kirby's Dream Collection. It's really Kirby's Dream Collection. It comes with Kirby's Dream Land, Kirby's Adventure, Kirby's Dream Land 2, Dreamland 3, Superstar, which has all the things, and Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. It also had a soundtrack and a little book with it, so it was it was stacked.
Wow. That's like a console seller for me right there.
Yeah, the Kirby's Dream Collection, it was really great. It's not too terribly expensive, I don't think.
You could find it for like 30 to 40 bucks usually, unless it's jumped up COVID prices or something.
Oh, we're about to find out thanks to Lane's amazing bot. It is $47.48 complete in box.
Yep. COVID bump.
Yeah. COVID tax.
COVID tax. Anyway, yeah, that's my number 4 Kirby's Dream Collection. If you guys haven't had a chance to play it and you want a ton of awesome Kirby games, it's definitely still worth $50.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Cool.
The amount of games in there is worth it right there.
I know, because Kirby Superstar. I mean,
yeah, that's a fantastic game. Like, I went to St. Louis and me and my buddies played that game all night.
Yeah, it's so good. Well, it has a lot of games. What's it got in it? I don't even remember.
Superstar?
Oh, I'm thinking of a different game. I think Superstar is just another Kirby game. Yeah. But it's very good. It's very good.
Cool. So my number 4 pick is Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock.
Let's go.
All right. Let's do it.
Love me some Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
You still
Never
got your
gets old.
guitar, Wayne?
What's that?
You still have your guitar?
You know what? I think it's actually probably at my parents' house in storage somewhere.
I have my
Yeah,
guitars.
I found the game, but I couldn't find the stupid guitar.
I have my
'Cause I just
stuff.
picked up the guitar.
Oh, you did? Ooh,
Yeah,
I might
it's like
might have to hit
Rain
you up
Black
later.
and the Diamond Head.
Oh, yeah. So that was a pretty. It's not my favorite Guitar Hero game, but it was still pretty solid. I thought. I didn't really like Guitar Hero 4 that much. Like the songs were just kind of meh.
Nobody
but
liked
Warriors of
Guitar
Rock-
Hero 4.
Yeah, but Warriors of Rock I thought was pretty kick-ass. So
They made a 4th?
I mean, that's just what I titled my stream last night for
yeah, I think it was
PSO2.
called
They made a second
Guitar
one.
Hero World Tour. Was Guitar Hero 4?
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
no one liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
Was
But,
that the one where they introduced like the drums and everything?
Yeah, yep. That was the first Guitar Hero game that had drumming and
Yeah, they were
sync.
trying to copy Rock Band.
Yep.
Yeah.
It wasn't my favorite for sure, but yeah, that's my pick. Again, I played so much Guitar Hero when I was younger. I used to be really good at it, but I'm not so good at it anymore.
I remember spending a lot of time with one of the games, but this was like, I don't know, like 12 years ago or something like that. I don't know which one, but
Okay.
they're really good. Yeah, they're really good for what they are.
Yeah, they're a good time. It's fun to pretend you're a rock star when you're not really good at it yourself.
Emmanuel says,
That's the whole thing
Emmanuel
for me.
says, I don't like Guitar Hero and I'm a guitarist.
Yeah. Well, I'm
It's
a guitar.
funny how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's funny because I seem like to be like the only person who, because I'm a guitarist too. I've been playing for like 11 years, but I still love Guitar Hero. It's just, to me, it's silly to compare the two. One's a video game and one's the real thing. You know.
It's
But-
funny because like I know a lot of people that play guitar and they're like they hate Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
So-
And
Yeah.
that's the other thing. Rocksmith. I have played Rocksmith. Now if you are a guitar player, that is a lot of fun. And because, you actually plug your real guitar into the system, right? And it goes off of the tuning or the notes that come through to make sure that you're playing it correctly. Yeah,
I just sold
that's
that
a lot of
stuff
fun.
for 45.
Huh.
Yeah, the game is really cheap. But yeah, and it's also a good way to get better too, because I mean it teaches us, some you can learn new songs and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, that's pretty cool, and I forgot all about it.
yeah. I might still have it somewhere. I had the one for the Xbox way back when, but I don't
It's
know
just
what
crazy that you can like plug your real guitar in and it actually works.
Yeah, it's pretty slick.
Yeah, I actually have some musician friends that absolutely hate that, and when they announced that DJ game that's coming up for the Nintendo Switch, I'm like, I get it now. I get it. I get it.
You got DJ Hero?
I have not played DJ Hero, but I've seen it, and I'm like, no one does that. Like, no, that's not how it works.
That's like being a dancer and hating on Just Dance.
Yeah, yeah. Just Dance just comes out for the Wii still. It's like the only game still releasing on the Wii, except for this year's. I think this year's
That's funny.
edition did not come out on the Wii.
Crazy, it's still that popular, or that they saw business
It's because
value there.
yeah, the Wii is a great console if you're a casual gamer.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm surprised they haven't like capitalized on the Switch more with their like Joy-Cons and
Shovelware?
stuff.
Oh,
I mean, they did. It's called Labo.
Oh,
Speaking
yeah.
of which, can we talk for just a second about why has Nintendo not sued Sony over Astro's Playroom, calling the PlayStation Labo? You know what I'm talking about, Rad. You played Astro's Playroom.
Right, but
It's Labo. Don't they have a trademark? Hey,
I don't-
Soul joined us. Hey, Soul Bad Greg. Nick's
Oh, yeah.
background is Soul Bad Greg.
Let's find my hands.
Yeah, there you are. There you are.
That's actually interesting. I think
There.
that maybe Nintendo doesn't even have a trademark on Labo, since it's kind of I don't know, it doesn't seem like it seems like a fairly generic term. But I don't know. That's interesting.
I like
Alright.
Soul's comment. Wait, Nani.
All right, Rad, what's your number 4 pick?
So take everything I said about my number 5 pick and apply it to this one, because my number 4 is Mario Kart.
Hi, Theo.
Wii.
Mario Kart. That is the one Mario Kart I don't think I've played.
That's my
It's so
favorite Mario
good.
Kart. My favorite Mario Kart game of all time. So many memories with my cousins, my sister, my brother-in-law, like so many. It's just so good. Like I to this day, I still go back to that Mario Kart, even though we have Mario Kart 8, which is fantastic. But I don't know, the nostalgia and that game was so much fun. Have you guys tried Mario Kart Wii?
yeah. I tried it. It's good.
I don't think I ever owned that one. I think I might have played it though.
I have 2
That's,
copies
friends.
of that game. That's how much I like it.
Wow, I have. I
Now,
don't
the question
have
is, do you play with the steering wheel or no?
Nah, I don't go that much. But we controls is enough.
See, I could
It's
see
enough.
Rad.
It's enough gimmick already. I don't want to add more gimmicks to that. I'll add to that in the next topic.
I haven't played one since Double Dash.
Double Dash
Really?
was great as well.
the one on
Oh, yeah.
the Switch one's really good, but it was also on the Wii U, and it was stellar on the Wii U.
Don't they have? Is that 8?
I think
That's
so.
8. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
8. Yeah.
Is it on the 3DS too? Because I got one that came with it.
No,
The 3DS one's
It's
different.
different.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's a good
So
pick.
yeah, that's my number 4.
Good stuff. Back to Einashi, number 3.
I love it. I love it. It's so good. It's so
I found
good.
that at that thrift store. This one is going to have to show up sometime on our list.
Fire Emblem,
Ooh,
Radiant Dawn.
yeah.
Yeah.
It would if I had played it.
Yeah, same. It's a bit on the pricey side.
I have that one. I don't have the GameCube one.
Assuming it is as good as Path of Radiance, that would definitely be on my list if I had played it.
I got this one for $40.49 at GameStop.
Wow.
What?
A free seat
That's
still.
crazy. That's crazy.
Jesus.
How long ago? Do you remember?
It was 2016.
Wow.
Wow. Just 4 years ago.
Well, think about
How
it.
much did it go for now?
Like 200.
Yeah, like 200.
Oof.
Let's go to
For
price
the Wii
charting.
version?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Radiant Dawn.
$68.
What? No way.
The
Loose.
GameCube
loose-
one is the one that's expensive. Yeah, the Wii
Yeah.
one is not bad.
Yeah, I
so
was about to
get
say
that now before it goes up to like $200.
I paid like
Yeah,
50
but-
for it a year ago.
Thing is, though, I just put this on my list, so it's going to get the bump. So you better get it now because I just made this go up $100.
What?
And I'm not even going to talk about it because it's a Fire Emblem game. If you're on this, if you're on Eternia Archives, you know Fire Emblem games.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's nothing to speak about.
And it's going to go up in price. So
Yeah.
I'm in shock right now. I thought it was expensive than that.
I love it. I love the Rabbid. That's so good. That's so good.
My son is terrified of it.
I love it. I love it even more.
So
Yeah,
speaking of,
terrifies kids, so Callie loves it.
Yep, you got it.
you just reminded me of something, Anashi. When I was a kid, like really young, I think the first, like the Lord of the Rings had just come out, and I was pretty young. And one of my grandparents bought me this little Gollum figure, and it was terrifying. Like, and I was so scared of it as a kid that I told my dad to lock it in his gun safe
That's so funny.
because I didn't want it to get me.
What? What?
How old were you?
Oh God,
Like 18?
Well, okay. You were born in the 90s, right?
94.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. And I was just in,
When did
in college when this came out, so
Okay, I'm trying to remember when that movie came out.
it was the late 90s, early 2000s.
yeah, it was like 1999 or something, 2000.
Okay, so I was pretty young. I was terrified of Gollum.
He was a wee babe.
Yep, old baby Lane, scared of the
I can't believe how
Gollum,
old
the
those
Gollum
movies are
toy.
now. 20 years.
I know, right? It's crazy to think about.
When I was younger, I used to dream that monsters were under my bed. So I had a giant Pikachu pillow. And in the middle of the night, I would just go, Pikachu, I choose you. And I'd chunk it underneath the bed at the monsters.
That's amazing.
That's hilarious.
I love that. That
Oh,
makes,
you're
Eternia
so
Tales.
cute, Nick.
that makes
Hey,
me
do
so
you
I
know what the funny thing
sacrificed
is?
Pikachu.
That was only last night for him.
To what?
Wow. Okay, I got dark fast.
Oh, that's funny.
You missed it, didn't
Oh,
you, Nick?
crap.
That's okay.
I did.
That's-
I
you
need
don't
to
wanna
turn up
know.
the volume.
It's fine.
I said that, and that was just last night for you.
Oh.
Okay,
I'm a
who
grown
are we
man.
on? Who are we on now?
Well-
Cali, I think.
Callie. Okay.
Well, because they really should be just one continuous. No, it's not Metroid Prime trilogy. I'm gonna say Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 are gonna be my third set. Mario Galaxy is stellar. I think that the Switch port is pretty good. I think they did a good job on it. But I think that the motion control, they actually did a good job with that on the Wii. So, like, I liked Mario Galaxy a lot. I don't think it's my favorite, but it's one of my top 5 Mario games. I know, Lane, you love Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, that's my favorite Mario game. I love that one.
So, I mean, if you can't get a hold of the 3D collection, you should.
Yeah.
I bought
Yeah, it plays really well on the Switch. They made it so you have to like the Pro controller Like you have to move it a little bit, but it's not like super annoying, I wouldn't say. Like you kind of got to move it to collect some of the star bits.
Yeah.
And if you're in handheld, you have to like swipe across the screen to get them. But at the same time, it's also like you don't necessarily like. I guess I'm trying to say the gimmicky part of it that was on the Wii isn't like super in your face on the Switch. So I think they did a good. They struck a good balance.
Yeah, I think so too. That's really good. It's a great game. I mean, I bought a second copy because my first one was like, we might not have enough for your order, so I just have a spare one. So I hope that I can resell it for what I paid for it sometime.
Give it a few years when they're harder to find.
Yeah, I mean, I paid retail for it, so if I can get my money back, I'm happy.
Well, there might be somebody out there who wants a copy when they
Yeah.
aren't in stores anymore.
Yeah.
Yep.
So cool. Good stuff.
Hi, Ray. Ray, let's see what we got in the
That's
chat.
Ray.
We got Emmanuel, we got Juan, we got Kiss,
Yes.
we got Ray, we got
Let's go.
Soul Bad Guy, of course.
Yep.
Soul Bad
Hello,
Greg.
hello.
Thank you for joining, guys.
Yeah, thank you
And
guys
Pat.
so much.
Thanks.
Pad, yeah, thanks, buddy. Pad, for showing up. I love it. I love that thing so much. I want it.
Every
Just
time
because
I
you
hear it.
mentioned that I'm like, oh, I got to get that, and now I'm going to be playing with it all night because it was one of your games.
It's so great.
Your fault.
It's all my fault, like it always is. Anyway, Mario Galaxy, they're great. I highly recommend giving them a shot if you haven't played them.
I like that they actually gave you the soundtrack with it too.
I love
Yeah,
the music. in
Yeah, the
Galaxy.
music's very good.
Yeah, everything about that game. So, speaking of which, for my number 3 pick, I also picked Super Mario Galaxy.
Ooh, good choice. Good
Yeah.
choice.
And yeah, just echoing what Callie said, it's my favorite. Yeah, well, not sorry. Callie didn't say it's her favorite Mario game. I said
I
it's
got
my
the
favorite
launch
Mario
coin.
game. Wait, what?
You got the
What's
launch
that?
coin?
No, that's cool though.
It's like the pre-order. This was a pre-order bonus. Remember when
Oh.
GameStop used to actually give cool game pre-order bonuses?
Yeah.
Yeah, now they're super lame. But yeah, I loved Galaxy as a kid. Actually, I was introduced to it because I went to my uncle's house who had just bought a Wii and that game. And it was funny because my uncle is not a gamer at all, but he got Mario Galaxy. He just played the shit out of that game.
Awesome.
He was so excited when, I went over and he could show me him playing the game and all that stuff. So I was like, wow, this game is a lot of fun. So as soon as we got a Wii, we immediately picked it up. So I have a lot of funny memories of my uncle just getting like super nerded out over Super Mario Galaxy.
That's awesome. That makes me happy in my heart place.
Yeah. It's a good game. So, yeah, I don't have anything else to say about it, I guess. Rad, what's your number 3 pick?
So my number 3 is Harvest Moon Animal Parade, my favorite
Ooh.
Harvest Moon game. The one that you can raise so many animals is just insane. Like you can, literally there is a zoo in the game, so you can imagine how many animals you can raise in that game. That series is a guilty pleasure of mine. I love them to pieces. So yeah, looking forward to the next Story of Seasons game, which are now, like, Harvest Moon got transformed into Story of Seasons. So yeah, I love that games to pieces. Have you guys tried any of the Harvest Moon games in the Wii? There are 3 games in the Wii. Like,
I have not.
I haven't played any of those, no.
yeah, but they're really good. They're really good. They're so easy to pick up. Just if you don't want to play with any stress at all, you just want to chill. That's my kind of game.
Cool. I want to try either that or Story of Seasons on the Switch, since I know you like it and have highly
Yeah.
recommended it. So
You might want to try Room Factory as well, since
Rune
that
Factory has a little bit more combat in it. Oh,
Yeah.
they're right in my
Right.
hand.
yeah, I might
They
get
have-
Rune Factory 5 when that
They
comes
have
out.
they
When
have
does that come out?
RPG elements.
It's
You
just
guys know when Rune Factory 5 comes out? Is it this spring?
It's soon, I think.
It's next
Yeah.
year, like at the beginning, I think. But
Yeah.
but Room Factory 4 Special is a good game as well.
Yeah, I might pick that up.
I saw that at 25 recently on Black Friday.
Ray's cracking me up.
13 turds.
It's such a good game. 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. Eric loves it. Eric loves it. I love it. Hope loves it. Juan loves it. Anybody that loves JRPGs is going to love 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. It's so good. I could talk about that game for days until I blue in the face, but nobody watches me play it on Twitch, so I'm not going to play it.
It's a game I actually picked. We'll talk about it on our Black Friday. But it's a game I
Yay! More people with 13 Sentinels!
13 reasons why
Yay!
to play. That's
Yes!
that's that Netflix show, right?
Solga.
I'll play it eventually
yeah,
when they're trying to get rid of them.
yeah. I'm playing Odin Sphere right now, so one Vanillaware game at a time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And watching Lane just really shows how much it's changed from the original. So
Let me give you some advice. It's towards. I mean, it came out towards the end of the console. If you're gonna wait, you might not just see it again.
Mhm.
It's happened to
Okay.
almost every other console out there. You get some of these really late games that are not extremely wide releases. You're not going to find it, or it's going to go way up in price.
Mm.
So if you see it now, pick it up now, or you might not find
Which
it. And it's
game?
going to be way too expensive.
Which one?
13. 13 Sentinels.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna... Yeah.
Rad said he was going to wait. Or
Buy
was
it.
Nick? I don't know.
I've already got it.
Then Nick. I mean, then Rad.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
30.
Don't
It
wait.
was like $30 this week.
Yeah, do it.
So,
Because
so like
what-
East 9.
gone.
Cool. So where are we? Sorry, I get so lost.
I think it's a
I'm not a
Yonashi's
very
turn.
good. I'm not a very good moderator.
I think it's Einashi's turn for
I
his...
I just said my number 3, which is Harvest Moon Animal Parade. So I think it's a Yonashi's turn.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So we were talking. Yeah, we got off topic. Rad said he liked Harvest Moon. Then we started talking about Rune Factory, and then I don't know.
New
Oh yeah,
releases.
Ray said 13 turds, and then we started talking about 13 cents.
Yeah.
Okay, Nashi, what's your number 2? Oh, Dragon Crest.
No, it's
Quest
not.
Swords?
No, it's
Whatever.
not. Get out of here.
Well, I don't know. Nashi's a huge Dragon Quest fan. It actually might be,
No, he's lying.
but he's also a gimmick. So it's
He's full of it.
No, I did pull that one out as a joke earlier, and then you just like, oh, I'm going to rant about it. Brad said he was going to talk about it later in the next topic. Like, thanks, Brad. You've ruined my joke.
Sorry, buddy. You guys ruined my pick for the next topic.
Sorry.
Go for it, man. Let's go.
All right, so this was Super Paper Mario on the Wii. A lot of people didn't like it, but I liked it. It was more of a platformer. So you have the 2D Mario platformer, their standard platformer, and then you could actually change your perspective to right behind Mario, and so you could actually see what he's seeing, and then it actually opens up a lot more secrets, because things are kind of staggered between each other, not just flat. It's 3-dimensional now. You level up by jumping on and killing, like your platforming Mario type. As you just kill more creatures, you get more experience, some RPG elements. It was just a good Mario game, Paper Mario game. Definitely a lot better than the Switch version. Switch game. Lot better. So if you like the classic platforming Marios with a little bit twist, this is it. And it's got some RPG elements and stuff like that. You can play as Bowser, Peach, Luigi. So good stuff.
Oh,
I was one of those that was like physically crying when I saw where they were going with that one.
This one?
Yeah, I was like, they ruined it. It's not an RPG.
No, I you know what? I didn't actually play it as an RPG. I played it as a platformer.
That's probably the
to me,
best way.
it's just more of a platformer than RPG.
Yeah.
So they went from platforming to sticker star to a puzzle game now in the Switch, basically.
Yeah. Bring back Mario RPG, please.
Yes.
Seriously.
We need more RPG elements on the next one.
Yeah. But that's my number 2.
Cool.
The only complaint about this is there's way too much dialogue.
Mm.
My son's at the door and he's knocking. He wants in.
He's like, Daddy, are the COVIDs gone now?
Nope.
No.
Yes, I am suffering from COVID right now. I did test positive this week. Thanks, Dad. I appreciate it.
Yes, everyone give their positive vibes towards our buddy Enashi so he can not be sick.
How have you been doing? Has it hit you pretty hard, or?
No, I thought I had a cold. I guess I got lucky.
Yeah.
Just really, Monday after I drove back Sunday. I drove back Sunday from Missouri from seeing my dad and mom. And I started to get a little bit of a cough, not much. And then Monday I just felt cold and I just had really bad chills, like really, really bad chills, and just a little bit of a cough, runny nose, a little bit of runny nose, and that was it. And then the next few days I just kind of felt really drained. I still feel a little drained, a little lightheaded at times, but otherwise doing okay.
Yeah, both my parents got it, and they pretty much, same as you. Didn't really get it that hard, but just felt drainy. My mom actually still hasn't got her sense of smell back, which is crazy.
Yeah, my dad, he just asshole. He knew that a guy he was helping out had COVID, and he didn't even wear a mask, and he doesn't have the best hygiene when it comes to washing his hands. So my mom says he's not doing too well, but
So the company I work for one of my sister labs has gotten FDA approval for at-home test kits that do not require doctor's intervention. So you order one, you can order it through insurance. They will mail it to your house. You swab your nose with the instructions, put it in the package, mail it to the lab, get your results in 2 days.
we got a free drive-through just like a mile from my house. It's just you drive up, you just fill in your paperwork. You don't even need insurance. They do the test and they tell you within a day what your results are.
It's great. I'm excited that we might make. Well, 2020 is almost over. That's what I'm excited for.
There you go.
Yeah, 2020 has been a dumpster fire.
Oh yeah. If I had my Stream Deck set up for this, I'd press that dumpster fire button.
Yep. Where are we?
I think it's Cali.
Thank you. God.
All right, so
out of it today.
my number 2 game is a game you guys are probably gonna be surprised about. It's a fighting game, actually. It is Bleach Shattered Blade. It's a fighting game where you have over 30 different Bleach characters from the Bleach manga and anime. It's pretty good. The animation's really good. I mean, the plot's decent. It's, it goes from, it starts off with Ichigo and it goes up through all the different people and it ends up and you're fighting the Espada. And then there's a new guy that they put in the game called Arturo. So it's pretty interesting. So 1,000 years prior to the story, Arturo became a Hollow who gained Shinigami powers by removing his Hollow mask. Left to Wekamundo, invaded Soul Society, yada yada. So it's a new story to Bleach. You guys know how much I like Bleach. Wait, I didn't even look at the screen. Were you showing it, Enashi? Yes, that game. It was one of the few fighting games in the system that I thought did a good job with the Wiimote. it was actually good usage of the Wii controls to be able to actually do the attacks and stuff. So, yeah. So I'm I would recommend it. If you like Bleach, this is probably one of the better fighting games they made for the series.
By the way, I've been like cleaning up my game room, and I just have all my Wii games boxed up right next to me. That's why I keep looking over, because I have every Wii game just sitting in a box right here.
Awesome. My turn.
Yes, sir.
So my number 2 is
Xenoblade.
Xenoblade Chronicles. What interesting enough, I have an interesting history with this game. I played it on the Wii. I didn't like playing it on the Wii. It sucked.
Agreed. That's why I didn't put it on my list. We talked about it right before the cast.
Yeah. I played it. I actually played through the game on the 3DS eventually because I don't know, like it was kind of a time where I was just really into more portable gaming. I remember I was like traveling a lot at the time, so it's just kind of more convenient to be able to play the game portably. But yeah, just in terms of judging the game, not based on the console, Xenoblade Chronicles is an excellent JRPG. If you have not played it, highly recommend playing it on the Switch.
Yeah.
Because there are just
Yep.
the quality of life updates that they did to that version, it makes it such a better game. In particular with the side quests, because in the Wii and 3DS versions of the game, they don't track side quests. Like they don't tell you where you're supposed to go and stuff. And they did that on the Switch, and it's a game changer. I'm not really a fan of the art direction that they went in the Switch version. I kind of like the art style in the original better. But everything else, gameplay and, all the quality of life updates, it's definitely the definitive edition of the game. Like
Plus,
it's called, so.
You're missing the best part. You get an expansion where you get to have a bunch of Nopon follow you.
Yeah.
Where's it at? Okay, I gotta go find the image. Hold on, this is important.
Oh,
Yes.
it's so funny, Lane. I actually played the 3DS version for the longest time, up into like maybe 6 months ago. I thought I actually had the Wii version. I didn't.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Look at all those
I played
Nopon.
the 3DS version. I thought I had the Wii, but I didn't.
Yeah. Wasn't the Wii version like a GameStop exclusive or something like that?
Yeah, they got in trouble because it was selling for more pre-owned because it was their distribution, and they were opening it up and selling it as pre-owned because they could sell it for more money.
Oh wow,
That's
funny.
Some GameStops were doing that. It wasn't a corporate policy. It's just happened that the game was high value pre-owned, and so some employees were opening it up to sell it as used.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got this game only a few years ago, and it was pretty expensive. I think it was like $50 at GameStop. When I found it at GameStop when I bought it.
Yeah, when they got in trouble, it actually dropped way in price and then went back up.
Yeah, I own the game on I own it on the Wii. I have that version. I bought it digitally on the Wii U, and I have the definitive. And I've tried to play it so many times, but the definitive edition on Switch is the way to go. It's just the best that way.
Yeah.
I do have an extra copy of the definitive edition on the Switch. I'm staring at it right now.
It's pretty good.
Was that the special edition that you had?
Yeah. Yeah. It's right there. Right next to the Christmas hat.
So if anybody wants to buy a copy.
My game room is a mess, guys. I'm in the process of cleaning it up, and I'm cleaning out my closet.
You're almost done.
Good grief. There's the PlayStation sign.
Yeah, there's my PlayStation Neon. I need to fix it.
Oh, it doesn't work.
No, it works. It's just that the PlayStation logo is loose on there, so I need to find I can't get a regular screw there. I need to get someone I need to get a machinist to. I want some good brackets to put in there and stuff, and it's probably going to be custom
There you
made.
Yeah,
That's
that'd be
sweet.
nice to fall on your head.
And it's going to go right up there. I'm going to clean
Yeah.
out all those collector's editions on top, and that's where it's going to go because
Yeah.
these two shelves right here are all PlayStation from 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the bottom.
I kind of picture when I saw you post that in Discord, I kind of pictured you having like your own like gamer bar and like had that neon sign up on the above the bar somewhere.
I would break.
It looked like that,
quarantine
yeah.
to go there.
It looked like that, yeah.
I do want one. I do want to get a little gamer bar.
That'd be badass. Okay, Rad, what's your number 2 pick?
My number 2 is also Xenoblade Chronicles.
Nice.
I've only played the Switch version though, and yeah, the game is fantastic. It's so good, like a true JRPG experience. Even though the combat is different to normal to most of the RPGs, it resembles more of an MMO or something like Final Fantasy 12. It's just so good overall. Like the world. It has the perfect combination of not being an open world but being big enough to be like very the areas are very expansive and you have like great boss battles, like the exploration feels good as well, but the best thing is the story in the game, like quite
Story
dark
is
for
very
being,
good.
yeah, for being a JRPG. So yeah, no, I love the game. That's my number 2.
Excellent pick.
What was your
Okay.
number 2 again?
Xenoblade.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Sorry. I was just thinking of something.
What is your number 1 pick, Einashi?
He's probably gonna hold
Me?
up Corey in the
Yeah,
house
you.
or something.
I didn't find it, I told you.
I know.
Oh, you can find it.
What is your number 1, Ayunashi, and why is Dragon Quest like Swords?
Yeah.
So my number 1 is
The
my
last story.
this is actually my pre-ordered
Lame.
copy. I bought this originally when it first came out and pre-ordered it. Didn't even know anything about it. My friend was getting it and he's like, "Oh, it's going to be a great one." And I didn't play for many years. I actually have a opened copy, so I just went ahead and just kept it sealed. But it came with the soundtrack, pre-order bonus. But the story was great. A lot of people complain about the combat. It's definitely different, but I liked it.
Yeah.
They had some camera issues with, you're in a lot of tight spots in a lot of the battles, and it just made it painful. But it was still a good game, good story. I liked the characters. The music was really good. The soundtrack was really good on there. But yeah, Last Story, if you have not played it, it's probably one of the best RPGs on the Wii. And you don't have any stupid gimmicky bullshit with it. I also got an extra art book. Exceed sent me this also. They sent me a lot of random stuff. Like I got a pile of soundtracks from them.
Maybe you should tell them to send
Cool.
you Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2 on the Switch.
Was that the last
Right?
was that the last Sakaguchi game, right?
I think
Last
so.
console game.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess why it was called The Last Story.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
I think.
But it was
It's-
really, really good.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Okay,
Cal-
Callie, what's your number 1?
My number 1 is a game that I have played a lot. Just thinking
Is it
about this. No, it's not. No.
Every time he's like, "Is it this game?"
I was shocked. I thought this would be on your list.
No.
It's this one, right?
No, it's not. I love this game a lot. It's very stressful. It's high stress. It's really enjoyable though, but I don't think I have been more frustrated with a game with motion controls than this, because it expects you to have precision control, but it's not precision. No, it's not bug snacks. No, no.
Dragon Quest. Yeah, I knew it. Dragon
No,
Quest
no,
Swords.
no, no.
No, okay.
No, it's not. Wait, no. It is Trauma Center 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
Trauma Center. I absolutely love Trauma Center. They're like, cauterize this wound and put the fire out over here and put the stuff on this and stitch this. Yes, that's right. Second Opinion, New Blood. They're fantastic. They are absolutely... They're stress-inducing. Towards the end of the game, they expect you to be like a god at that game. They're like, you need to go stitch and kill this virus and do this and this all at the same time. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm cutting up your spleen with my laser. I didn't mean to.
And there's like an actual plot to it, right?
There's a plot, yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's also like developed by some of the Persona staff or something. Something like that.
I don't remember, but I loved it. I played the hell out of those games. It's also on the Nintendo DS.
Yeah, that's where it started.
And then they put it to the Wii, and they're like, hey, you're going to take this motion control. It's really inaccurate, and you're going to do surgery. Let's go.
Good luck.
Good luck. Oh, God, I want that on Switch. Guys, we're going to have Pokemon Snap on Switch. Why can't we have Trauma Center?
Send a letter.
Come on, I'll get right on that.
We'll all sign it.
We'll all sign it. All 5 of us. Okay. All right.
So if we send it around to everyone, by the time it gets to them, it'll probably be 3 months, give or take.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my number 1, the Trauma Center games. Are we gonna do an honorable mention after this?
After this.
Okay. Wayne.
So I think you guys can tell from my excitement to Ainashi's pick what my number 1 pick is.
Pandora's Tower.
Mine is also The Last Story. I also have the limited edition. Oh, guys. I played this game this year, actually. Beginning this year. I loved that game to death.
Did a video.
Yeah, I did. And yeah, to go along with what Ainashi was saying about the combat, it was actually Eric who, like, I was on Discord and I was like complaining. I'm like, man, this auto attack is stupid in the game. And Ainashi's like, oh, you can turn it off, or not Ainashi. Eric was like, you can turn it off, I'm like, oh, yeah. So I turned off the auto combat to where like it actually, you will attack every time you press A, I think it is. So it actually feels kind of more like an action RPG, right?
Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
Oh, because that's why I didn't like it at first. I stopped playing it.
That's funny.
Do you not watch Eric's videos?
I watch all of them. Eric has so many videos. I can't remember everything.
Because I was like, wow, this sucks. I hate where you hold the button down and you auto attack. It's
yes,
like,
that's what I didn't like about it.
Yeah.
Okay, Callie, well, turn it off and go play it again. Because
I'll put it on my list for sometime next year.
Okay, fair enough. But
stream the Wii.
What's that?
I'll do it. She said she'll stream the Wii.
Oh yeah, you can stream the Wii.
Yeah, I could stream pretty much most things.
Nice. I will definitely watch you play that. But just echoing what Ainashi said, love the characters. The story is great. The music, Nobuo Uematsu is the composer, just like from Final Fantasy. So it's going to be good music. And the game is really short. I think it took me, I don't know, maybe a little over 20 hours. It's not a very long game. I mean, in comparison to most other RPGs, right?
Okay.
But yeah, you guys have got to play it at some point. It's personally, it's my favorite non Final Fantasy Sakaguchi game. I liked it that much. So
wow, I still need to play it. Yeah.
I know
It's
a lot
excellent.
of people didn't like it specifically because of that little auto attack, but it seems like everybody that found out about it once they changed the setting just instantly loved it.
It's a really unique combat system because basically how it works is like you'll be attacking and then it'll create like these kind of circular area of effect areas around the map, and if you activate them, it'll do either like it'll put like kind of like a protect like spell on your party, or it'll heal you.
Okay.
Cast fire, all sorts of really interesting stuff. It's super unique, but it's really well executed, I think. So
Yep.
you guys will have to, yeah. It's a must play.
Here's one for Nick.
Ah, yes.
Italian Wars.
Yep.
Yep. That's what we played. It was a lot of fun. It's like a action real time strategy game, kind of, and it reminded me a lot of Advance Wars. And it's a fun game.
All right, Rad, what is your number one
Brad,
pick?
I'm curious what you're gonna pick.
So, as much as Hope wants me to say Dragon Quest Swords, it's hard to sell that, unfortunately. Do you have the game again, Ionashi, over there? Dragon Quest Swords, that masterpiece.
Yes.
Let's go. But that's not my number one. My number one is a game that I like very much. Obviously, I'm really surprised that it is not in your list, guys. I- I- in
Yeah.
any number.
I have a whole stack of games right here that I'm like, all right, I'll pull these out because I'm surprised they're not on our list.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, so my number one is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't pull that out.
It's for me, it's one of the best Zelda games ever created. Um, um, even though I liked the cartoonish look of Wind Waker on the GameCube, um, I really enjoyed going back to a more mature art style again, having Link
There it is.
looking more mature. Um, Midna as a companion is fantastic in my opinion as well. The dark tone in the game as well, it's really good. I just like the game overall. It's very solid. That's one of the games that I'm getting. I'm getting the Zelda itch right now. I want to play it again at some point. But the Wii U version though, and yeah, no, but that's my number one. Like, it was a no-brainer for me. Have you guys tried it?
I didn't like it on the Wii. I have
That
the.
was, yeah.
I prefer
I
the
own
Wii
it,
U.
but I've not played it.
I like the Wii U version.
I never played it, but my old roommate loved it. Like he never finished a Zelda game before, but he beat that game like 6 times, and he
Wow.
was pretty much to the point he was like just doing speed runs.
I didn't like the wolf mechanic, but I thought the Link parts were good.
Twilight Princess, I had a Wii on launch day, and that was the game I bought with it. And I didn't like the gimmicky move your hand to swing your sword. So, yeah, just wasn't for me.
So I actually I beat the game on the Wii. Then I beat the game again on the Wii U, and I have to say that the Wii U version is so much superior to the Wii one.
Yeah.
So
I
so
ended
we need
ended up giving my Wii. So I never finished it. I never went back to it. I probably want. I wanted to. I probably play it again sometime. But my boss, her daughter was sick and she couldn't find a Wii for her, and so I just gave her my Wii. I'm like, here's my Wii. Here's my, I only have this one game with it, and she bought it from me. So yeah, I
That's
just never
cool.
went back to it.
Yeah, there's no way that next year we don't get that game on the Switch as part of a collection or something.
I hope so.
I guess
35th
that's
anniversary.
yeah, that's definitely a way to play it at some point.
Did the Wii U version take advantage of the gamepad?
Yes, for sure.
Okay,
Definitely.
so it had stuff on there.
Hmm.
Okay, then if they're probably going to have to do a lot of coding on there to remove that part of it. So I doubt it.
Well,
Because
I mean,
how lazy how lazy they did the Mario collection, 3D All-Star collection for their 35th anniversary, and they're just basically straight ports with very little coding.
that's my.
Yeah.
I'm even more worried about Skyward Sword because of that. Like
Mm.
because that like Skyward Sword is a game that it's really attached to the Wii controls, and I'm not sure how are they gonna do it. They'll probably have to remake the whole thing, but they'll do something. Is that there's no way the 35th anniversary comes and nothing happens.
Oh
So
yeah, they'll have something.
Breath of the Wild 2.
right, but
Yeah.
that's that will be any year. It doesn't have to be the anniversary,
or does it?
or does it? Well, it's Nintendo after all, so you never know.
They do what they want.
Yeah.
Cool. So I guess that concludes our top 5 Wii games topics. Good picks,
Kelly,
everyone.
did you want
Honorable
to do
mentions.
yeah?
Oh,
do you
sorry.
want to-
Sorry.
Yeah.
Honorable mentions.
I would
Honorable
really.
Go for it.
mention.
Actually, Enashi, can you show us what your stack was? I would. I'll say if mine is part of your stack.
Okay. So I want to give. So one thing I did like about the Wii, because we're going to talk about gimmicky bullshit, is I did like that sensor bar and how you could play shooters on there, on-rail shooters.
Ah,
Okay.
I played
It's a-
Dead
you know,
Space.
It's a great throwback to
Arcade games.
arcade shooters. You got these two Resident Evils, Operation, the Dark Side Chronicles and Umbrella Chronicles, which are just really great. You could use a Wii Zapper insert thing. They actually made one specifically for these, which is really cool. I can't find it anywhere, but those two games, and then Dead Space, Extraction, those are some really good ones. No one actually had Pandora's Tower. Surprised? Muramasa, the Demon Blade?
Wow.
Ooh, Vanillaware.
Really, anyone?
Vanillaware, yeah.
Yeah.
Shinrin the Wanderer?
Hmm.
Arcrise Fantasia?
Eric.
That's a
likes
tough
that.
game, yeah.
I mean, it's a port. It's on PS2 and PSP. Phantom Brave? Still
Made by
good.
Gaia. People.
Sakura Wars as well.
Sakura Wars?
So
Sakura Wars, yeah. It's good.
I like this one. Tales of Symphonia.
Right. That's an honorable mention for me as well.
I mean, those are some really good games that, there's also like a couple really freaky horror ones like Juno and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just surprised that no one's actually mentioned any of those. I mean,
Yeah.
mentioned Pandora's Tower as a joke, but
I gotta say that my honorable mention is not in that stack.
what would your honorable mention be?
Mario
Besides-
Strikers Charged.
Oh,
The soccer
have-
game.
I never bought it.
The Mario soccer game on that system was really good. Even if you don't like soccer, which is actual football to most of the world, it was a really good sports game. So that's my honorable mention is Mario Strikers Charged.
You know what my honorable mention is? Like, and this is serious. I swear this is serious.
Dragon Quest Swords?
No, no, no. I'm serious. It's Wii Sports. I love Wii Sports. I know it's just a game that comes with the console, but it's fun. Like that game is fun.
It was
I'm
fun.
not joking.
It was a great time.
Yeah.
Wii
I
bowling.
spent so many hours playing bowling
Oh yeah.
on Wii Sports. Holy crap.
Yeah, Wii Sports Resorts. Those were too fun. Those are the games that I did not mind the gimmicky bullshit.
Yeah.
And I mean, going to the next topic, if no one else has it, it's
Gimmicky
we
bullshit.
killed it for me for many, many years because of the gimmicky bullshit. I just could not take.
Like my buddy played Wii bowling like a ton, and he'd never been actually bowling. We took him out bowling for the first time. He beat all of us. It was like strike, 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 strike. We're like, you said you never played. He's like, I haven't. I played on the Wii.
Wow.
He beat all of us.
That's great.
It's like,
Real life practice. See, video games do something for you. They let you win your local bowling
Exactly.
league.
Yeah.
We're just talking about beer. in our chat here.
Okay, so let's go to switch for our next topic, the gimmicky bullshit that screws up games.
We want to do that before Black Friday. I suppose that going from Wii to that is a pretty
Yeah.
good transition, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
let's do it.
I already did the transition. Gimmicky bullshit.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Interesting enough, like we just have this an open-end conversation, but
Since my game was spoiled already, can I start?
Sure.
yeah, go for it.
Let's go.
So I have two games. One of them is, of course, being a Dragon Quest fan. I bought Dragon Quest Swords, and I
I'm sorry.
regretted that immediately.
I'm sorry.
That stupidly short game and so inaccurate with the Wii motions. Like it's a joke of a game.
I got my receipt. I spent $4 on it.
Nice.
Yeah,
They owe you your $4 back.
yeah, but that's of course a game that the gimmick ruined for me. A game though that, so I don't hate this other game, but it had, so if it didn't have the gimmick, it would have been like a good game. But because of it, it's probably terrible. Or at least not good at all. It's Pokemon Let's Go, the games.
Oh god.
I was I was disappointed with the fact that they try to incorporate like Pokemon Go into a console release, and
Oh, that's on the Switch though, not the Wii.
yeah, no,
we
that's on the
didn't say
Switch,
it had to be on the Wii. We just said gimmicks.
Oh, okay.
yeah, exactly.
Motion controls, period, on any game.
Right.
Yep.
And the thing is that it is a remake of one of my favorite Pokemon games of all time, which is Pokemon Yellow, and the fact that you doesn't battle the wild Pokemon, it's so lame. Like in many ways, because just catching them as you do in Pokemon Go gives you experience as well, and then you get overpowered not by fighting but by catching Pokemon. So it breaks the game completely. So yeah, I guess some people like the game, but that just broke the game for me completely. I don't know if you guys played Pokemon Let's Go. Or
I did.
enjoyed it,
It's
but
hot trash.
yeah.
I was so disappointed I booted it up because I loved Pokemon Yellow as well, Rad. And when I was getting into it, I was like, let's go. I can't play this with a pro controller. I have to use a single Joy-Con.
Right.
I was so disappointed. I was like, how did this cost me money?
Right. The sad thing is that being the huge Pokemon fan I am, I beat the game completely.
Wow,
and
I
made the
commend
post
that.
game, and I did the post game, but it could have been something special, and it
Wow.
wasn't because of it. Yeah.
Nick, you brought up
Try
this.
the Pokeball.
I haven't tried the Pokeball.
I've seen that Pokeball everywhere right now. It's just
No, but have you tried it with the Pokemon Let's Go with the Pokeball?
I didn't. No, I haven't.
Try that. Might change your
Well,
mind.
But I use the Joy-Cons, and the motion is the same. Maybe.
Yeah, but you're
maybe-
holding a Pokeball.
Yeah.
And then you get two of them. You can play with both balls at once.
I can also like buy an Ash Ketchum cap and just dress myself as Ash Ketchum as well.
You gotta have a backpack
Yeah.
and some green shoes and a vest. you know,
Okay,
it's a
well,
vest.
I kind of wish I had my Pikachu outfit.
yeah, where's your
my
mask? Where's the mask?
It's in the other room.
Oh, okay. Nick, you brought up this topic for the Discord. Why don't you tell us your
Go for it.
gimmicky, hated game?
My hated game is The Witch and the 100 Knight, because there is a gimmick where you have Giga Cows, I think is what it's called in the game, but it's basically like your hunger, and you go off on these long expeditions to grind, because it's a Nice America game, so of course it's got grinding, and you have to grind a lot to make it anywhere in this game. and you've also got this hunger meter. So you're off on these long treks, gathering up this gear to improve your character and everything. And the only way to keep your counter up is to eat enemies that restores your hunger meter, but it also takes up room in your belly, which is where you store items. So you can only take back so many items if you want to continue on your journey or whatever, and it makes you take multiple trips back and forth, and it's a game where you just really wish that you could just stay there and grind forever because it's like a 5 level differential between the next area, and you get instantly stomped by like regular enemies.
Sounds
But
horrible.
yes, yes, it's very time consuming, and it pretty much ruined the game for me. But it's got a good story, interesting combat, not too particular of a fan of it, but it's not a bad game. It's just the gimmick pretty much broke it.
The PS4 version doesn't fix that at all.
No, no, they did not fix the Giga Cow, which that was the only thing that I really wanted them to fix when they went to the second. But guess what they brought over? The Giga Cow.
So I have to say, as soon as this was brought up, I responded immediately in the show planning channel. The business management bullshit in Yakuza Zero. Like, I was loving Yakuza Zero. I love the story. The combat was tolerable, but I loved the story and the characters, and just Majima Goro was just amazing. And I got to this thing where they make you manage a business, and I was like, I hate this game. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I put it down for 6 months, and I streamed it for one day like 2 months ago. And I was like, okay, what were we supposed to do? And I go look, I'm like, that's right, business management. Screw this, turn it off. So I refuse to play any of the Yakuza games for fear that's coming back. Here's the problem. Yakuza 7 has business management in it. Lane Wolf told us in chat. I haven't got to it yet, but he says it's in chapter 5, and that's where I am. I'm so, like, I have anxiety of when I get there, because I know I'm going to have to do it to go forward, because I hate, absolutely hate stuff like that in games.
What is it? Like, what
you
do
have to run a
do?
business, so you have to, like, pick the right people for the job and make sure that they are doing their tasks. Then you go put them on there. Like, you need a business manager, and you need
So
like
literally
a marketing
micromanaging.
person. Yes, you know, like a marketing person and somebody that can do security and this other stuff. And then you tell them to go do their job, and then you have to come back to a specific spot to be able to interact with them to complete the quest, because you can't just complete the quest anywhere. And if there's by chance other people trying to get on your turf, you can't be okay with that. It's a huge problem. You have to go fight them, otherwise they will like take your profits and stuff. I hated it so much. I don't play Civilization. I don't play grand global scale RTS type games. I don't like the Sims. I don't play games like that. They annoy the absolute shit out of me. I hate stuff like that. So I know Lane Wolf said you just have to get to level 100, so I looked up a guide. I'm going to follow it to a T. I'm going to basically ignore everything else, get the character, because you get an extra character. You get a party member for this optional thing. You get a party member. So I will do it till I get the party member and say, this is trash, go away. The problem is, it's how you make money in the game. So it's not really optional. I'm so upset they put that in the game, because you guys know how much I've been loving Yakuza 7. It's a great game to watch and stream. I'm so stressed out about getting to that part, I don't even want to play it anymore. That's how bad I'm dreading it.
That's great.
Okay, I'm done now. My blood pressure's up like 20 points probably. I'm gonna check my pulse right now. Hold on.
Oh, that's funny.
You guys don't
Ollie's
understand how
blood
much
is
I
literally
hate.
boiling.
You have no idea how much I hate stuff like that. You just don't know.
It's funny. So I had a hard time with this one. Like, there's not very many gimmicky games that I just like despise. There's some that are kind of annoying. Actually, kind of a recent one that comes to mind is Demon Souls. Like a lot of the bosses in Demon Souls are very gimmicky, and
Yes.
and I don't know how I feel about that. Like, there was one boss. It was the Dragon King.
Yep.
Like, honestly, if you guys watch my stream, you know I
I
was
was
getting
laughing so
so
hard.
pissed. I was pissed.
I was the same way when I first found him.
Like, honestly, like, I look back and I think that was the hardest boss for me just because I couldn't figure the damn thing out. Until like people in the chat were like, Blaine, you dumbass, do it this way.
Those jerks in the chat, we were having so much fun.
Yeah, you guys were enjoying my pain and suffering, that's for sure.
But,
But
sharing it with you. That's
yeah.
what.
So yeah, basically one of these bosses, like, you think, you go in there and you're like, okay, I can't hit him, so I'm gonna shoot some magic at him. Well, that doesn't do any damage to him. And then like I'm running around like a jackass trying to figure it out. And then finally, like it occurred to me, like I think if I hid behind some area, like the boss couldn't see you, so you kind of had to sneak. But then like I'd go out and I'd try to break down some barriers, and then he would see me, and now it's like a one-hit kill if he hits you. And yeah, that boss was rough.
For that portion, it should have been called Demon Stealth.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the one that comes to mind. As far as the Wii goes, like, I don't know, like
Everything is a gimmick in the Wii.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's
Skyward
like
Sword.
Yeah, and I never played that, but like for me, it was like, okay, it's a Wii game, so I kind of know what I'm getting into. And if a lot of them had the classic controller anyway, so if you didn't want to do the gimmick, you could get around it somehow. So that didn't really bother me. And in fact, I kind of liked it in Galaxy. I kind of liked being, shaking the Wii remote and pointing it on the screen, getting the star bits and stuff. But yeah.
Actually,
that was too much Demon Souls talk for Aeon Ash's sake. So let's stop it.
Yeah, I won't.
so there's actually a game we didn't discuss for honorable mention, and that's Knight's Journey into Dreams, the updated Sega Saturn port. I thought it worked really well with the Wii motion controls. Yeah, Skyward Sword's mechanics were I hope they fix that. I hope they fix the sword mechanics for the Switch, but given how lazy the millennial devs were over at the mothership, that they fumbled the football. I'm not saying their name. I'm not getting the video taken down. Don't you dare. They're the ninjas. They'll come out. You know it. There were so many bad gimmicks on the Switch, on the Wii though, guys. I mean, they're terrible.
Yeah.
Did you guys play a game called Red Steel? That should be all you have to know.
Yeah, I actually got it down here.
I have 1 and 2. I don't know why I bought the second one. I guess I thought it'd be better.
I know what you're talking about. It looked neat.
And it was an awful game called Jumper. Have you seen Jumper on the Wii?
That sounds fantastic.
Is it the one off the movie?
Yes.
Made off the movie?
Yes.
Okay.
It's awful. What else is terrible?
My friend actually enjoyed that Red Steel game.
Well, he's allowed to have him bad opinions. It's okay. Smash Brothers Brawl was terrible. Trails of Red Steel. I see what you did there, Hope. Sonic and the Black Knight. That's all I have to say.
Oh god.
Sonic Colors.
Sonic Colors. Oh god.
Oh. Yeah.
Samba de Amigos remake. Okay, I'm done now.
Hey, Onashi, what is yours?
Well, but another honorable mention is, for party games, this is about the only one I liked a lot. You ever play Fortune Street?
No.
I've seen it, but
It's got a slime on it. It has to be good. you know, it just like this, you know, it's got slimes and this has slimes. It's got to be good, right? Anyways, no,
It's like
okay. So
Monopoly, right?
I got three. That's four. I got three. Three things that I don't like about like some games. So general things. So motion controls. Like okay, for example, Mario Odyssey. When they got to the point where you have to shake your remote to be able to swing your hat around you, I put it down and I said, okay, I'm done. I play in handheld mode. I'm not going to, you know, jerk my console everywhere.
Don't shake the baby.
Every time I want to do it. So
What could go wrong?
yeah, so like, okay, I don't want to play that. My coworker's like, oh, you don't have to do that. That move you don't really have to do. I'm like, it's in the game, you know. You said it makes it easier. You don't have to do it, but it makes it easier. So, you know, I just won't play it. So I never got into Mario Odyssey until the point where they made you the exact moment where they tell you in the tutorial on how to swing it around you. That's when I quit Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, I hated that about Odyssey, but Odyssey was very good. It's probably the best 3D Mario in years.
But they have the whole gimmicky stuff of having to, you know, fling your controller around.
Or Blitzball. Blitzball.
Yeah, well, that's actually
I love
another.
Blitzball.
That's number two.
Mhm.
Is
That's actually I didn't think of that, but that would be my pick. I don't like Blitzball.
mini games inside of RPGs. Some of them are good, like the card games. Final Fantasy VIII card game, amazing.
Great.
What I did not like about Final Fantasy VIII is how I'm a grinder. I like to do things and grind. And if you grind too much, you get to max level, it's almost impossible to beat that game.
Right.
Make it
Like,
so hard.
I hate that.
So I really did not like the game. I actually deleted my save where I did the whole card game, got all the way to the end, could not beat the boss. So I deleted my save and just because I was pissed off and started over and avoided almost every fight, and it was just an easy game.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when you get Diablos, you just ban random encounters and you're good.
Yeah. So, you know, just like
Yep.
the Blitzball in here, when I did the Blitzball tutorial, I never got past it.
Hey, Onashi, what about Gwent though?
The card games are okay. I'm okay with card games.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you have Blitzball.
What about
You know,
fishing?
like
What about Pom Pom
okay.
Party? What about Pom Pom Party there?
That's the best.
I hate Pom Pom Party. It's
That's
trash.
the best.
It's trash.
what's that?
Pom Pom
It's in
Party.
Cold Steel Trails games.
Tetris Attack.
It's Tetris
Oh.
Attack and Cold Steel. Actually, Lane, I'm ahead of you. I'm on part 2, 3 now. So
Yeah, I haven't played the game in like 3 weeks.
yeah, it's starting to get really good. I love it now. I have 3 lost starts even.
Which one? Cosmos?
Yes.
And
Cold
then
snooze.
my third thing is this is probably the worst gimmick of all is just when they try to make games hard just to be hard games, just to frustrate the crap out of you. That's the whole point of the game is just a hard game. I just cannot stand it.
I feel like Dark Souls is what we're talking about.
And then you got on top of it, you got the fans of those games who are just absolutely toxic because they think, "Oh, you should like it. You just have to do this and this." Like, well,
Like, why are you hating?
I'm not gonna
Why can't you get good,
I'm
bro?
not going to spend a
Get good,
week
bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have that much time to actually sit and try to, you know, over and over just to beat one boss, and then yeah, then
You
have to
just gotta
learn something
memorize
else.
his attack pattern.
Get good. Just get good.
Man, I don't know about you, Rad, but I'm feeling a little targeted here.
Well, I mean,
The
I'm
Souls
not part of
community
the-
is trash.
I'm not part of the toxic community, so
I agree.
I'm fine.
It's
I just
toxic.
like
It is
trolling.
very toxic, and I can't stand hard games just to be hard. I know there's like a whole bunch of like platformer games, like you want to be the Bastion, like the whole point of it is just extremely hard, perfect jumps. You know, I just can't take those kind of games. They're just
Time
the whole
limits.
point of them
Those are bad.
is
Time limits. Oh God.
hard.
I hate time limits. Like, I refuse to play Lightning Returns because there's a time limit.
Wait, what? There's a time limit in that?
Yeah,
Like
the whole
overall,
game
like
has a
major
time limit.
limits, I cannot
That's
stand.
so, no.
Yeah, I like to explore every little
Yes.
nook and cranny of every game, and time limits are annoying.
I should
I
find
like-
a
I
mod
like
that
them more
turns
of-
them off.
I like more like time loops and stuff in movies than in games, to be honest. But yeah, in games like Majora's Max, for example, that's
wanna
why
be
it's so divisive. Yeah.
That
I don't want to be
game,
stressed by time. I don't want to be stressed by hard games. I want to sit and enjoy a game.
Majora's Mask, like it could be so frustrating at times, but looking back at it, there is so much that went into that game. Like
It's
all
great.
the puzzles,
Mhm.
like that was like some next level thinking.
It's
for
great,
that.
but if you don't tolerate the time constraints, then yeah, it could be a problem.
I made it to like just before like the final part of the water temple, and then I ran out of time. I had to redo the whole thing.
Yeah. So when I played Majora's Mask and I found out that you only have so much time to do everything, I didn't play for a long time, and then I ended up just watching a bunch of tutorials and stuff like that, and I just basically I didn't enjoy the game. I just ran right through it because I did not want to screw up and like okay, I ran out of time. I
Alright, so here's the good news. It looks like there's a trainer for Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13 where you can freeze time permanently.
Okay.
So you
Cool
can make the
beans.
game not suck by breaking it.
So
You also have a time limit on Dragon Quest like swords, I think.
Oh god,
Yeah,
it's
I
even
think you have
worse. Oh god.
You have 20 minutes to return the game to the store.
Oh god.
you know what's funny? You actually played it. I haven't even played it. And I'm a Dragon Quest fan.
Oh boy.
That was a good one.
That's so good. You got that was good. I wasn't
Who wants me
expecting
to
that.
stream Dragon Quest Swords?
I do.
I'd watch that. I'd watch that.
I would check it out.
And we got it. We got you got to film yourself. You're not allowed to sit down. You got to stand up and swing the sword and film everything.
No.
And one thing I did not like about VR, I love VR, and it's the whole thing of you got to stand up and you got to squat down and move all around. And like no, I want the VR helmet. Give me a keyboard and mouse or a controller, and I want to just use that as my screen. I don't want to have to. Oh, okay. I want to go over there, so I need to click over there. Then boom, I teleport there. I hate the teleport games. It's absolutely horrible. I love the shooter games inside of VR, but man, it's just the teleporting, how it moves, and then they just want you to move up and down, and just move your body. It's like I'm fat, man, with a bad back. Sucks.
This is a
Anyway.
great topic. Thank you, Nick, for suggesting it. It's perfect with the Wii.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
we
didn't even
just
think
had
about
to
other
get
things
all those
until-
rages out.
Yep. Cool. Any other thoughts on gimmicks?
I have one more.
Okay.
Games in 2020 that do not have remappable controls. I'm talking about you, Godfall. God Crash and Burn.
God awful.
God Awful.
Does
Jeez.
chat have any games? Gimmicky games?
Chat.
That we're
Yes.
missing?
Chat. What gimmicky games do you have on your list?
And I was gonna say a game that did the gimmicks right, I felt, was The World Ends With You. Because it felt like each pin had you had to do a certain function to use it, and it just felt like it utilized the stylus and everything, and the D-pad over here to control your partner on the top screen. So it utilized both screens and had a bunch of different functions for the stylus, and it just
It was a good game.
solid game. And they are making a sequel. Neo, The World Ends
Yep.
With You, and I'm not really big fan of the 3D, but it looks pretty good, and I'm curious to see where they go with the story.
You're gonna buy
I'm
it
really
day one.
excited. I'm really excited because if you're a Kingdom Hearts fan and you play 3, you know that there's a chance that something could happen in that game.
Wait, they're in the
So-
same universe? Are you kidding me?
Square Enix is like that. I mean,
I don't
the-
want to
the
buy
world-
it now.
The world ends with you is already in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance.
So the world ends with you on the DS is actually pretty good, especially with the stylus on there.
Yes.
The
Ports, not
Switch
so
version where you have to actually touch the screen, no, not at
No.
all. They did not do that one well. So
Or you
definitely
can play it.
stylus. I did not like. Okay, so I'm a DS guy too, but I did like how Zelda did use like gimmicky stuff with the DS, where you got to make a copy of the map, so you have to make an imprint, so you have to close your DS, open it back up, or blow into it. That was okay. There was a lot of games on the DS that just made you use that stylus, and it was just absolutely horrible.
A lot of them were like, I hated the Spectrobes game. I actually tried that. That was like the first RPG I played on there. Took forever to do those little fossils, but
Cool.
So
All right.
chat doesn't have any. Besides, doesn't play Majora's Mask.
Yeah, time. It's a time again. Okay, we got to talk about Black Friday, I guess.
Yeah. So let's go in the reverse order. Rad, did you pick up anything on Black Friday?
I
of
wasn't very
interest?
active on Black Friday. I think Best Buy started a Black Friday sale early this year
Mhm.
because of everything. And I got Persona 5 Royale for $20.
Nice.
That's the game I got for Black Friday, and I started that and I'll probably keep playing it during the winter here. But that's about it for the most part. Like I have so many games in the backlog right now that I just want to take some time now that PS5 like doesn't have too many games yet. So I think it is like this transition of consoles is a good moment to knock off some games from my backlog. So Persona 5 Royale doesn't help being an 120 hours game, but yeah, that was my reasoning behind it. How about you guys?
So I bought a few games. I've got a couple of them here. I got 13 Sentinels for
Yes, let's go. Okay.
$30. Really good deal. 50% off. So,
Yes, buy it.
yeah, I'm excited to play it. I don't think I'll get to it soon, just because I got a few other games I want.
Oh, I just realized there's not a compressor on Zoom. I bet I deafened you guys. I'm sorry. There's a compressor on Streamlabs. There's not one on Zoom. I'm so sorry. Got excited.
it's okay. My eardrums are pleasantly bleeding.
That's great. I'm glad I could assist you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to playing that. It was a good deal, so I'm like, you know what? I planned on playing it anyway, so $30, might as well get it cheap.
Get it, Rad.
Brad, you
wanna
better buy it.
Get it. You find it for $30 anywhere in the next month, get it. I can
I'll
name
play
some
it,
games
yeah.
that I've regret not
I mean,
buying recently on 3DS and other places.
I have to play it. It's Vanillaware. I love Vanillaware.
It's amazing.
Just get it.
So the other game I got for $40, Ghost of Tsushima.
Wait a minute. Does this mean we're going to be able to do multiplayer again? Are we actually going to have enough people?
I'm down.
I thought
Yep.
you had that. Oh no, that was Rad.
Rad
had it.
and Nick
Yeah.
and Callie and Gozu and Ray.
Not me.
Not Enashi.
Yeah.
So that game right there is I'm not going to pick up because it's everywhere. It is a massive game. It's going to be you'll be in a few years you'll be able to find it for really cheap. Unlike 13 Sentinels, which is a very low print run, highly rated game that is really good, and you're not going to be able to find it. So I Ghost of Tsushima, I'm just holding off, and I'll get it later because I don't have time to play it right now. I got Cyberpunk coming up.
The only reason to buy Ghost of Tsushima new is if you want the multiplayer. That's like the only reason to buy it new.
Yeah.
I bought it just because I want to play it soon.
Wait, you have to have it new to play the multiplayer?
No,
No.
but
I think he means
it's
while it's
just-
popular.
yeah,
Oh, yeah. But
because it's one of those things that's
I don't
gonna
play
probably
multiplayer.
die pretty quick.
Well, I'll tell you right now, if Einashi jumps on, we'll definitely play multiplayer with him.
Yeah, if any of you guys want to play multiplayer, I'm down. Yeah, like I said, for $40, I decided to get it just because it's a game that I intentionally held off on buying until the PlayStation 5 came out because I knew it would look better. And yeah, I'll probably get to it maybe this month, maybe end of this month. Got a few other games I'm playing right now, but
Cyberpunk?
no. But that he's like, Cyberpunk, right?
Einashi got
What's the
COVID
reviews
just
on
so he could
Cyberpunk?
get. He got COVID so he can guarantee time off.
Right.
No, I
Yeah.
got COVID so I could take time to clean up my game room so I could get to my gaming computer over there.
Yeah.
So those were the games I got on sale. I got a couple other games that were not on sale, but I also got Divinity Original Sin 2 for the PlayStation 4, $20. And I got Sekiro Shadows Die Twice for 32, I think. So
That game's
Got-
holding up.
yeah, got plenty to keep me busy for the next couple months, I'd say.
Right.
So that's all I got. What else did you guys get?
I bought a ton of stuff. I bought a new 1440p monitor. It was $140 off at Best Buy. It has probably the best contrast ratio that I have seen on it. Like, I'm surprised how good the contrast is. Like, the blacks are super, super dark.
What brand? What's the model?
It's a Dell. I'm still
Okay.
shocked. I'll send you guys a link in Discord later. I took my 32-inch 1080p that I've been using for like 4 years to work because I was like, well, I just have like a 20-inch monitor for one of my two. I'm gonna bring this one. People came to my office, they're like, that monitor's so big. I'm like, this is my spare crappy one from home, and they're like, what?
It's
like-
1080p. Everything's got to be massive on a 30-inch 1080p.
It's a 32-inch 1080p.
32. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
massive.
pretty big for-
That's pretty big.
Yeah, that's okay. It's fine. It's better than the 20-inch I had. So, I mean, I have that, and it's really, the podcast guys, like, this is so helpful because I get to see Streamlabs. I have, like, multiple windows open on it. I could see everything so much better just because of the 1440p, so...
Yeah, just those extra pixels on there is
Oh,
amazing.
it's huge. So, this is probably my... Also, the biggest thing about this is I can now play any PC game in 120 frames per second and stream it at 60 because I have both monitors run through DisplayPort. They're both set to 120 hertz. So
Right.
with my main monitor is G-Sync, so I can, like PSO2 last night, I was playing at 120 FPS, streaming at 60. It looked amazing to me. I'm really happy with this purchase. I debated it. I'm so thankful I did it. It's great. I also bought a lot of games. I bought Our World Is Ended. I got the collector's edition first day one thing of that for $20. On PS4, I also got Crash Bandicoot 4. I was waiting on that, so I'm excited to be able to stream that eventually. I got Medieval for $10. God of War 3 Remastered. I never had that for $10. Concrete Genie. It was also $10. I picked that up.
Good PSVR game.
That's what I heard, yeah. I think I got some other stuff, but it's not in the stack I brought in here. I did pick up 2 Xbox games. I got Doom Eternal. My husband, he's like, I don't care what else you get, but please find me a good price on Doom Eternal. I was like, you got it.
I still need to
Ask-
play that.
Ask and
I
ye
use
shall
Microsoft PC.
receive.
It's pretty. they had some pretty good deals.
They did. And I also got, for a really good price, Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice on Xbox. I was happy to find a physical of that. It's even got a slipcover on it. I was really impressed. And probably one of the best deals, I got an extra Xbox Series X controller for $39.
Oh, that's good.
A white one, because I love my white controllers a lot. So the black one that came with the system, I've been like, I don't want to play it because it's not matching all my other controllers. So I was really happy to be able to pick up a white controller. And I picked up Luigi's Mansion 3. That was the other game that I picked up. I liked...
Fun game.
I have the first one, now the third one. I don't have the second. I'd like to get it someday. I bought a lot of other games today because the video game store I went to was still having a sale. I got that game Einashi talked about. I already forgot the name of it.
Fragile Dreams.
Yep, I got Mario Party 1. I got Yokai Watch 2. I got Demon Stone for PS2. I got some other game. I don't know what it is. And Resonance of Fate. I got a complete inbox of Resonance of Fate for PS3 today for that. So quite a bit of stuff.
How much was that?
Resonance
Is
of
that going for?
It was $9.
Okay,
The Play Asia for the PS4 is like 80, if I'm not mistaken.
And I also bought my Elgato Stream Deck, which I love. It's so good. And I used my birthday coupon to get my Blue Yeti, which I'm using right now.
Did you get some effects on your Stream Deck put together yet?
Oh, they're all put together. You haven't been
Are
to
they?
any of my streams. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of
Come
good
on,
stuff.
Wayne.
Yeah, watch one
I
for
was
streams.
on your stream. Was that yesterday? I was watching you play.
Open your
Yakuza.
eyes.
You didn't use it. You
I
didn't use
used-
it when I was on.
You were on for like, what, 2 minutes? I don't just spam them.
People to see, places to be.
How about this? Next time you get on, I will show you all of them, okay?
All
I
right,
will show
sounds
you
good.
all of them.
Perfect.
And I picked up a game today. I've been teasing it all week. I'm going to play a game, a special game, that I had surprised that they actually were able to get me one. I'm going to go put an image of it in the video and images channel. That way you guys can see what I'm going to stream tomorrow.
Dragon Quest Source, nice.
No, we're going to
No,
play...
no, wrong image, my bad.
We're gonna play Immortals Phoenix Rising on the PS5 tomorrow
Nice.
on stream. So I was able to get one of the last PS5 copies they had. Also on sale, 20% off. So I got the PS5 edition. So we'll be streaming Immortals Phoenix Rising tomorrow.
Awesome.
I'll have to come check that
On
out.
the next episode of Kali Buys Hot Trash,
Trash,
so
you don't have to. Yeah, that right there, Resonance of Fate. I said that it's not as high rated as I wanted. I didn't say I wasn't going to buy it, because Callie buys hot trash, so you don't have to. Yes, Ray, because you told me that I need to give it a shot, that I need to stop being so damn negative all the time, and just buy more hot trash so you don't have to. I contacted them literally that same day and said, hey, is there any chance you have any of these left? So when I talked to the guy at the store today, I was like, so I'm really glad you guys got me this. And they're like, yeah, somebody was actually on the phone with us trying to pre-order as you were texting me about it, and I gave it to you because you're our friend. So I was
Aw.
like, got him.
I'll probably get that one on the Switch.
So it'll be on PS5. I plan on streaming it for at least 2 or 3 hours tomorrow evening. So be sure to stop by.
I'll stop in for the ranting.
Callie buys trash, you don't have to. Trademark. I should trademark that. I
I
should.
can see it now. Callie's like, "Oh, this is terrible game design. This game sucks."
Actually, it looks good, guys. It looks like the first game
No, it does
Ubisoft
look-
did.
I mean, it does look kind of cool.
It's like a Breath of the Wild clone.
Yeah, it's Immortals, Breath of the Rising Phoenix Waifu Chronicles X Edition.
Excellent.
Was that one called Gods and Monsters before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's Genshin Impact. High improper term violence, as Hope says. Yeah. Anyway, Yes, so I will be streaming that tomorrow.
Awesome.
I spent a lot of money.
Clearly.
Hi, yes, that's the word.
Anybody else?
I got one more
I-
game.
How about gifts for people?
Cool.
So Black Friday, I was in Missouri with my family. I purposely did not look at on the internet on like Slick Deals or any other places because I'm like, no, I'll be buying too much. And I just went out and took my mom a little bit of thrift stores, and that's where I found $2 at Goodwill.
I love
And a
it.
bunch of other stuff that I'm going to be
Worth it.
Do what?
Worth it.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to sell this. This is. They don't get it. They just like, what? I don't understand it.
I'm just going to chase this little boy around with it.
I love it so much.
Yeah, so I got this and a bunch of movies and other things. I did make like $1,500 in sales that weekend.
I bet I spent close to that.
Oh God. My wallet cries just thinking about
No,
it.
I think I spent, let's see, the monitor was $330, the Yeti and the Stream Deck were like $250. I spent like $150 on games, so probably like $600 or $700.
The only thing that I've been actively trying to get right now is a 3080
Yeah, they're so hard.
or 3070.
I've been trying to
either
get one for my husband so that way he can play Cyberpunk, but we can't get one.
And I wanted before Friday or actually Thursday, because I got told that the PC unlocks at 6 p.m. Central Time. Cyberpunk 2077 unlocks on your PC or Stadia.
Which is the way to go, actually. Says no one ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't do anything.
Did
on
you
Black
ever get your free Stadia?
Yeah, I did. I did get that.
Did you
And then
try
I
it
just
out?
canceled it yesterday. Or was it the day before yesterday? Didn't buy a single game. Didn't pay for any time. I just got my free stuff. The controller is a good controller. You could use it on your PC for other things,
Oh,
it's just
cool.
a Bluetooth controller.
Yeah, like
So,
all the banned
and
games on
it's-
Twitch.
It is so incredibly solid that it's definitely it's a high-end controller. So you got to give it that. It's a free one. So I figured if I need to use a controller on my PC because I don't have any, I was using an Xbox 360 controller. The Elite ones would actually work on there. So I was using one of those before, and yeah, I have the Stadia that I'll just use for some PC games when I need them.
Cool.
Chat, what'd you guys get?
Yeah, chat. What'd you guys buy?
Anything cool?
So while they're putting stuff in, Nick, do you have anything? you wanna mention?
I did actually go out and buy the collector's edition for Transistor.
Oh,
And
nice.
it finally came in, so I'll be doing an unboxing of that here.
Who's the collector's edition for that?
Yeah,
For the Switch or for what console?
PS4.
PS4. Nice.
I'm pretty sure it limited something.
Was it limited run games? Okay.
I'm not sure. It's I didn't know that they did like anything past the physical release for it, but I saw it on eBay just one day and I was like, okay. That's like one of my favorite indie game I ever played. So I've yet to play Hades though, so we'll see.
Awesome.
Fantastic game. Just want to say that.
Yeah, I need to go
Hades
back and
definitely
play
needs
it.
to come to PlayStation. Love to play that game in 4K.
Yeah, just go play it on Steam.
Well, I don't want to do that. I want to play it on my PS5.
Okay, yes, sir.
Yes. Limited run number 265 on the PS4 Collector's edition. Yeah, it's a limited run game.
Yeah,
How much you pay for it?
too much, but
Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah,
that's like my favorite indie game, and I would have gotten the platinum for it if it was on PlayStation. I played it, but I played the crap out of that game. I love that game.
I played a little bit on the Switch. I enjoyed what I played with it. I just got distracted by other games.
I just it's the same thing with each of their games. It's like you aren't just told a story, you experience it. Everything's like slowly fed to you as you explore this world, and it's just I don't know, it's such a unique setting. The characters, it gives a reason for you having a silent protagonist. Not many games do that, but I felt it all just came together, and the climax to the game was phenomenal, and it plays into New Game Plus, and it's like a complete package. And the music is great. I love that game, and it was probably the first game that I really enjoyed the vocals in. Like, there's very few games that I really enjoy, like someone actually singing to the music, but what is it? All Become One is like the main song for that game. If you haven't heard it, I suggest you look it up. It's a very good song.
Cool. Yeah, I need to get through. I picked up Bastion and Transistor for like dirt cheap on the
Yeah.
Switch. They go on sale pretty regularly. I still need to play them, but Hades is that way too. It's like it's kind of the story's kind of spoon fed to you every time you I think you hit like so many death counts or to where they'll like slowly start to feed more story to you. So that's cool. I definitely need to get to that.
It's kind of like a staple for that company's games, and I love it. I love it.
So
what are the games they did?
Bastion?
Transistor, Pyre, and Hades.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I love Bastion. Like I played that on Steam a little bit. The freaking narrator in Bastion cracks me up. Like that's like you'll talk to an NPC and there's like no other extra dialogue, and the narrator will be like, sometimes things are just better left unsaid.
Right.
It's great. I need to go back to that game.
Yeah, it's just a short, fun little game, and it doesn't have to be like a AAA title for you to like have as much fun. They have a very well done art style, gameplay. It's like just this small but beautiful little complete package. I keep saying that, but it's what it feels like to me.
Just like Lane, he's a small, beautiful package that you want to. That's
what can I say?
Not gonna say.
You know what I haven't seen in Discord in a while? I haven't seen Baidu which team. Oh shit, it gave me Team Lane.
Oh.
Boom!
Oh, I did get this.
Spoken.
Sane country, I'm good. I'm good.
Want me to stream that one?
Yes, please.
Sure, go for it.
Wait, is it actually like a singing game?
Yes.
That would be hilarious to watch somebody play. Does it at least have some good country songs on it?
Oh, I gotta wait 30 seconds again. Oh.
It was literally $5.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm not even on Black Friday at GameStop. So
that's funny.
That's the only reason I bought it was $5, and I figured that at some time someone might want to play it.
Yeah. Somebody will be in a karaoke mood at your place.
So I used to listen to a lot of country music, and I don't recognize any of these people.
Oh, really? I like old country music. I don't really like new country music.
Oh crap! Ram did it too. She also got Team Lane. Bot. We got to have a chat. We got to have a chat, bot.
Is the bot rigged?
No, it's not. So I actually have 3 entries for Team Lane and 3 entries for Team Cali. and it randomizes which one it is, and Team Lane wins most of the time. So
Sometimes the truth hurts, Callie.
What's going on?
So I had put a new bot in Discord this week, and you could do lots of different stuff with it.
Yeah, that's actually the bot I was actually talking to Lane to put in because I want to use that experience systems for some giveaways.
Yeah, that's actually a good call.
Hint, because so guys, join our Discord because your level, you'll be able to. I haven't figured out exactly how we're going to do it, but we do have some donations from Remy of a boxed PSP, some Yokai Watch games, some Switch games, and stuff like that we are giving away, not using
Gleam.
Yeah, not using Gleam. We're actually going to be using something else, and it's that bot is going to be doing it. And your level matters, and how you level up in our Discord is you chat and be interactive with everyone else. So keep that in mind.
I like it. It's good incentive. Cool. Let's see. We kind of got off topic there. Do we want to talk about no, we were talking about, man, we got really off topic. We were talking about Black Friday, and yeah.
No, we only have left the games we'll be playing this week.
Oh yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Yeah, we can jump into that. Raddy, go ahead. What have you been playing the last 2 weeks, I guess? It's been 2 weeks.
Oh wow, yeah, it's holy crap.
Whatever you last remember anyway.
So yesterday, I think it was yesterday. Yesterday I beat Octopath Traveler on the Switch.
Nice.
Congrats, buddy.
Yeah, it was such a good game for me. It's right my cup of tea, Like it might be one of my top 3 RPGs in the Switch. To be honest, like I have to think about it, but there's it's in comparison with Fire Emblem Three Houses maybe, and Dragon Quest 11 there of course. So yeah, it's really good for me.
Wouldn't it have been awesome if they actually did something at the end where they actually tied the stories, all 8 stories together?
Right, but the thing is that there is that, but in the post game,
it doesn't, like, I wanted all their stories to somehow tie together, and then like the final chapters is, all of them are teaming up for one goal, not just that one secret boss. But yeah, when I found out that it didn't have any of that, I got really far into the game, and I just like, oh, well, there's other games I'd rather play because it's just a disappointment that they don't.
It's that kind of game that objectively is not a 10 out of 10. It's probably like an 8, and but it is so it hits some points on me that that I from games that I love that I just can't avoid falling in love with it. So yeah, that's one way. That's one game I played this week. I also beat Monster Hunter's World with Lane and Ray. We took a long break because of Thanksgiving, but we had only two monsters left, and we destroyed them. So yeah, it was cool.
I have a copy of that game for sale also.
Monster Hunter World?
Yeah. No, okay, serious note, that actually came free with some other games. So if you're in the United States and you want Monster Hunter World, send me a message on Discord, tell me why you want it, and I will pick one of them and I'll send it to you for free.
Make a video.
Oh.
With your response.
No videos needed. Tell me why you want that game, and I'll give it to you for free.
Just kidding.
Same with Battlefront 2. I think I got Battlefront 2 in there also.
Oof.
Yeah. No,
Tell me why you hate that game, and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, just tell me something. I'm trying to get rid of it. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, Callie
it's
won't
a good
play
game.
that hot trash. No.
It is a good game. That's actually a great gift. Especially with friends.
I have no friends, so I've never played Monster Hunter.
but I'll let Lane talk about more about the game more later. Um, we also tried Divinity Original Sin 2. I think it was 2 days ago, and we realized how slow the game is when you're playing with more than two people. Like you since every turn takes so long to go over your thought process, select the action, then realize you're doing something wrong, go back and send another thing to do. It's just it is such a good game, but such a drag to play as well. I almost fall asleep playing that game. With
I
more than two.
legit
Y-
did fall asleep for a
Yeah,
little
it's
while. I was waiting for my turn.
so yeah, that was not as fun as I thought it was gonna be. I respect the game a lot because it is actually a game for hardcore RPG fans for sure, and I could see myself playing the game at some point, but oh man, sometimes it's just so slow. Um, so yeah, I think that's all I've been playing these last few weeks because since Octopath Traveler is so grindy, yeah, I spent a lot of time on it.
Cool.
Grind is good on it.
It is. At the beginning you feel like the game is too grindy, but then once you find um, the right combinations of characters and jobs, then you break the game and everything
Did you
is
just say Yobs?
jobs. Yeah,
Yobs.
yeah.
Cool. I'll go next. So yeah, like Rad said, we beat Monster Hunter World. That was I was surprised. Like I went into that game, I was expecting not to really like it because I tried it before by myself. Didn't really like it, but playing it with friends is just a completely different experience. Um,
That's the whole
and
point of Worlds, wasn't it? Is to play with your friends.
Yeah, it's kind of it's very cooperative.
Yeah, I thought that was like the whole thing of that game was you have to play with friends because that's what it was made for.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah, to a degree. You can do it by yourself, but it's definitely significantly more challenging. And yeah, I mean, thank goodness Ray had played it before because the game is kind of overwhelming at first with a lot of tutorials and systems that you got to learn. But Ray was helpful in explaining a lot of it. So yeah, once I got the hang of it, like I was really enjoying it. So and yeah, a lot of the fights. I mean, the game gives you some really like OP armor to kind of help you catch up to Iceborne if you're wanting to get to the expansion quicker. So we use that for a lot of the game, and so a lot of the beginnings part of the game was pretty easy, but towards the end there were some pretty significant boss fights that really were pretty challenging. Took quite a few attempts, so it was
Thank
kind
God
of
for that
nice
armor.
to yeah, it was kind I'm glad that we went that route because I think I think I looked and we beat the game in like just a little over 30 hours or something like that. Where I
That's
think normally
great.
the game where normally the game is well over 40. So I'm glad we kind of got through those first like easier fights quickly and saved the challenge for the end. But yeah, it's a great game. I can definitely see myself going back and playing it every once in a while. Just if the mood strikes, there's quite a bit of well, for one, there's Iceborne, and there's quite a bit of endgame content too. So yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a nice, playing a game that you just don't get killed in one hit.
I wonder what's that
Well,
reference for.
There were actually a few boss. I remember there was one boss who had like a point blank explosion attack where if you were in there, yeah, that was a one hit kill, pretty much. But yeah, great game. Really enjoyed playing it with Rad and Ray. And yeah, Divinity Original Sin 2, that didn't last too long. I like that game. I played it on PC for quite a bit. I can see myself going back to it, but I got to be in the mood for that game. It's very hardcore RPG in its, choices, and it does not hold your hand by any means. So, but it's a good game. I like it. I enjoy it. But
Fun co-op game.
Yeah. And let's see. Also I started playing and it's been 2 weeks, hasn't it? I played and beat Uncharted 3 on stream. Love that game. Uncharted's great series. I still like I like Uncharted 2 better,
Yep.
but Uncharted 3 was still pretty solid, I thought. It's I was actually kind of surprised because at the end of the game there isn't a final boss. I was kind of expecting there to be one, especially after 1 and 2, but so I was actually really surprised when I got the achievement saying I beat the game. I was like, oh wait, no boss fight? What? But okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I beat that. Great game. And let's see. So I started playing Spider-Man Remastered on the PS5. And making pretty good, significant progress in that game. Really love that game. I think they really did. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, and I think they really nailed Peter Parker's character and Spider-Man's sense of humor. The gameplay is incredible. I literally find myself when I'm playing that game just spending like 5-10 minutes just swinging around the city, just because it's just so fun just to role play as Spider-Man a little bit, and like I'll just like catch myself and be like, oh wait, Lane, you should probably actually go do something instead of swinging around like a jackass everywhere. So yeah, I love that game so far. I bought that with the Miles Morales Ultimate Edition. So, and I can't believe the load times on that game. Like literally, you start the game and you're already playing in seconds. It's unreal. I cannot believe the load times on the game. It's a completely different experience. So.
Yeah, I
And
think
let's see.
Juan is a lot behind. I think you're right.
Yeah, he is. Juan just made the comment about, I already got Monster Hunter Worlds, or I would. Like, oh, yeah. He also made some other comments about some other stuff earlier, but it's like, oh yeah, you must be really far behind.
Yeah. And then lastly, I been playing Odin Sphere. I did Gwendolyn's route a couple weeks ago and took a little break, and now I started playing Cornelius. I streamed that today. Had quite a few people show up for that stream, so that was kind of cool to see. And yeah, loving Odin Sphere. Actually thought it was kind of interesting. Like there was a guy in the chat. His name's Terry. He was explaining a lot of the differences between the PS2 version of Odin Sphere and the PS4, and it's pretty crazy how brutal the original version of that game is compared to the Lefter Seer. I guess I'd call it a remake.
PS2 version.
Yeah. It's an incredible game. I think the thing I like most about Odin Sphere is like you can play it for a really short amount of time and still like it's easy to pick up and put down, I guess, because there are so many routes. So you could like do a route, take a little break. Like I took like 2 weeks and then I came back to, now I'm working on another route. And even just playing the game, like you can easily make some significant progress in like 15 minutes, where a lot of RPGs, you really got to sit down and invest any time if you want to make some significant progress in them. So yeah, loving Odin Sphere. Highly recommend it to anyone who has not played it yet. So sorry guys, that was a long one. That's all I got.
Cool stuff, man.
Eric's in the chat for those that didn't know.
Eric!
Hey Eric, how's it going?
He's playing 13 Sentinels like a boss.
I definitely would not have even considered Odin Sphere if not for all Eric's praise. So
I gotta say, I would have never
highly
picked.
recommending.
I would have
Eric's-
never played 13 Sentinels if it wasn't for everybody in his Discord talking up Vanillaware. Now I love it so much. So thank you, Eric Landon, for making our channel exist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
I would probably never give Sphere another go if Eric hadn't covered it. So
Yeah.
What about
It's so
Dragon
good.
Crown Pro too? You know, it's those games.
Actually, I was in the game store today, and somebody was like, "I don't know what RPG to pick for GameCube." I'm like, "Do you know who Eric Landon RPG is?" They're like, "No, who's that?" I'm like, "What do I have to tell you?" Of course. So
Let
then
me tell you.
So I open up YouTube and I'm like, you see all these videos that have the
Let me
red bar
tell
at the
you.
end? Because I've watched them all. Yeah, you should go watch this guy. Just go look up Eric's videos. He will tell you everything you need to know. And then go donate to his Patreon so you can join his Discord. It's also important.
Yeah, years ago I was doing some searches. I'm like, okay, I want to find some more RPGs, and I'm just doing like, all right, what's the top 10 best RPGs for this console? And Eric Landon's videos kept on showing up again and again. I kept on doing different searches for different consoles. Like, man, this guy knows a lot. And I started watching all his videos. I went back to the early ones and watched them all. And yeah, like he helped build a lot of this game collection. So, because it's like a lot of these games I never heard of before him. So,
Kylie's going around like, do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior?
Yes,
Eric
Eric
Landon.
Landon. Oh my god.
knocking on
Oh my
people's
god,
doors.
I gotta make a shirt for that. Do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior, Eric Landon?
Oh, that's funny. That'd be
Oh
funny.
my god, I want that so bad. I'd wear that shirt. That's a great shirt.
There's a meme that I love. It's actually it's like this missionary, that's the word, who has this like it's Overkill. It's a 80s thrash band, and he's like, have you heard of our have you accepted thrash metal into your life or something like that? I think that'd be perfect, except instead have it to where like
Accepted
Eric
Landon's
Landon's
into
at
your
somebody's
life,
door
yeah.
and like giving them the thumbs up or something.
That's so good. Eric, get
look
that
what I
merch
got.
store.
I got this Chrono Cross from Eric in the mail. And it says in here, it's signed by him, and it says, this copy once belonged to Eric Landon RPG. It had been featured in some of his videos. Please take care of it. Look at that.
It's so
Nice.
cool.
Yeah.
Who else owns an Eric Landon played and video featured RPG?
Nobody.
Thank you, Eric.
Okay, so Callie, what have you been playing?
Oh boy.
God.
Okay. So I'm gonna
You
start
have to
off
show-
by saying that on Fridays I have a new co-op show that I'm doing with Soul Bad Greg. It's called the Soul Cal Experience to play on like Soul Calibur. That's why the icon is 2 Soul Calibur sword. You get it. Okay. So we started off playing Helldivers Dive Harder, which is why it's not a meme on our channel. Freedom! More freedom! Yeah, so that's our big thing. Let's see, we played that. We played Castle Crashers, and we also played Phantasy Star Online 2 last night. At first, I was like, God, this is like too much. It's like, you guys, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, where they're like tutorial. Well, it's like that, but all in the first like 10 minutes. And there's so much. And I didn't read 10% of it. So, the game is actually pretty good. It's like a 7.5 or an 8. I want to play it some more. We'll be streaming it some more. So next week we're going to be streaming Deep Rock Galactic. So be sure to stop by Friday nights. And we'll be streaming different games. Aside that, though, we are... I played a lot of Yakuza Like a Dragon. The game is so funny. Like... What other game? The Bubble Man. Guys, the Bubble Man
God.
quest. I love that quest so much. It's so damn funny. Okay, I played a lot of Cold Steel. I streamed it for 7 hours straight last weekend. the game is now so good. Like I only have time in my streams with my new goal oriented schedule to play it one day a week. But I I absolutely love it now. Like tomorrow morning when I get up and get laundry started, I'm gonna play Cold Steel for hours until I feel like eating lunch, and then I'm gonna pause, do some other stuff, and then we're gonna stream Phoenix Rising and later on. But guys, Cold Steel 4, it got better. It did. Like it feels like Cold Steel 2 again, and I loved Cold Steel 2, so I'm so hyped to continue playing this game. I love it. I have 3 lost arts so far. Um, I beat Astro's Playroom. It seems like I did the one level that was hot trash, and that was the water level. The rest of it was great. I enjoyed the rest of the game. The whole thing was fun. The final boss was a challenge with the dinosaur. That was tough. I also started playing Near Automata on stream with a brand new playthrough. Because it fits the category. It is a category. It's a good category game. Like 230,000 followers, a low amount of streamers. Therefore, it's easy to get in the top 3 rows. All the SEO bullshit you don't want to hear me talk about. But it was a great stream. So I'll be playing that some more. And once I either finish Yakuza or Cold Steel, I'm going to put Dragon Ball Z Kakarot in the role for an RPG, so we're playing that because all the DLC is out now. I feel like I played more than that, but I can't remember. I actually
In a
forgot.
couple weeks, hard to remember everything.
Yeah, I'm looking at my Twitch streams right now. I went back and I tried. I have archive everything. I forgot to archive the stuff from my day one PlayStation 5 streams. So I lost Bugsnax footage. I lost Spider-Man footage. I lost like pretty much everything. Assassin's Creed, everything I played the first day, it's all gone. I didn't save it in time. But yeah, it's a good time, guys. Cold Steel 4 is probably it just starts off so slow. It's so slow. The Falconeer, I played that. Sackboy, played that some more.
I forgot I also played.
Play a lot of games.
Yeah.
When I was on when I was on vacation for Thanksgiving, I brought my Switch and I played mostly Hades. I did get 3 more clears in Hades, so I guess I need 6 more to actually get the full story.
Cool.
Apparently, so amazing game.
And tomorrow we'll be playing Phoenix Rising tomorrow evening, so be sure to stop by.
Cool. Nick, what have you been playing?
Oh, just the same old Pokemon.
Oh, you're playing Pokemon? Which one?
Yep.
Yeah, Ultra Sun. I decided to finally give it a go.
A Digifan playing Pokemon. Let's go.
I know. I honestly,
I like Ultra Sun.
It's. I'll say it is definitely a big improvement over previous Pokemon games. I think, but I don't know. I'm starting to lose interest. I'm gonna start up Final Fantasy 9 tomorrow though because
Ooh, that's
Let's
a
go.
good
putting
game.
it off.
First play?
Yep, first play. So
You better
that's
make sure
what
to
I'll be
put
doing.
that first playthrough
Yep.
in your
definitely.
Twitch tags. Always
Oh.
use 5 Twitch tags.
Okay.
I couldn't believe. Yeah, Nick. Let's see. I think it was Nick, Rem, and one other person came in my stream, and none of them had played. Well, I think Rem and Nick hadn't played Final Fantasy 9, and 3 other people hadn't played Final Fantasy 6. And I'm like, what are you doing with yourself?
6 to 9, 2 best ones.
Those are, yeah. I was like, those are the like of all the one Final Fantasy games to play. Those are like the top 2.
Yeah, like I've heard so much about it, and 9's always. I originally was not very interested in it because of main character having a monkey tail, but
Right.
I was like,
Yeah,
"I
it's a
don't
little
know why
off-putting,
it's a
but
monkey."
I don't know. You get used to it, I guess.
But every other character I've seen, I love their design. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it ties to the lore, so just play.
Oh yeah, from what I've seen, I love the game. Like I watched, I think it was you, Red, streaming it once.
Hmm.
Yep, I watched you
Yeah.
play a little bit, and
So
I love what I saw.
I'll say that I started really liking the game after I got access to the overworld.
Yeah.
So that's when the game goes from a normal Final Fantasy to probably top three for me.
Hmm.
DV,
Okay.
DV.
Vivi is
Uh,
awesome.
Vivi is
Vivi,
the
yeah,
best
I love
yeah,
Final
Eevee.
Fantasy
Vivi,
Yeah.
character ever created.
Yeah,
it's
Vivi with
really good. Yeah.
Steiner together, that was the team. So cool.
Also, the battle theme.
Battle theme was
Mm.
stellar.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see you play that, Nick. Try
Me
and
too.
catch some of your streams.
Pokemon's a lot better than I remember it, though. Seems like they've actually kind of started doing a little bit of a plot to it, and they finally amped up their graphics. I'm not playing on the Switch, but um, and they've finally amped up the graphics. There's a bunch of Pokemon as always, and they've done a couple quality of life improvements for the games, and I don't know. It's kind of like what I always wanted from Pokemon. In Pokemon, you don't take too seriously. It's just kind of an RPG you pick up and play. But
Mhm.
I'm enjoying it. My time.
Can you
with it.
imagine a Dark Souls Pokemon game?
Bring it on.
We were talking about this, like Pokemon Colosseums, where they tried to
Oh.
like kind of mature with the audience a little bit.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I loved it, but continue, Red.
No, it already exists something like that. It is a ROM. It is called Pokemon Dark Rising.
Ah,
Yeah.
hmm.
And it's extremely hard. Like I played the game. I didn't beat the game because it's just a grind fest. But I just know that the final boss, the final trainer has level 100 Pokemons, and all of them are legendaries, and you have to beat them. So
Oh wow,
yeah.
that sounds like a challenge.
No, it's ridiculous. It's not even
Yeah.
fun.
Oh, mm. Sounds like you've been there.
I made it like halfway through it, but it's just when you have so much stuff to play,
Yeah,
you just don't want to keep grinding.
that's kind of the boat I'm falling into. But when I was younger, read like a Pokemon fan fiction. I was too young for this, but like Ash was an assassin. It was called Pokemon Black, and Pikachu was
Oh, at least you're
black.
going with that. I thought you were going to go with some fan fiction that is
No,
Ash is a
no.
minor. Come on.
Now Brock did have relations with Misty, but anyway.
Demonetized.
Come on,
Anyway,
man.
We made it almost 2.5 hours, but no,
Oh,
demonetized.
come on. You didn't say any details.
exactly. They could be dating.
They're
Yeah,
not.
that's all he said.
Anyway.
He just said they were together. He didn't give any
Exactly.
details.
Anyway, like
I love
Ash
it.
is an
Look at
assassin
how
with like superhuman powers. There's like a giant golem Pokemon, and Ash like destroys its leg and like blood spurting everywhere. It's fantastic.
yeah. Look at
Okay.
this. Look at Hope. He said, "What's the sauce?"
It
Of course he
was
does.
called Pokemon Black, but that
It's-
was years
It's
back.
probably in 4chan. It's in /B. You'll never find it.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't.
All you
wanna
have
know.
to say, you just have to have the words fan fiction or fan service, and hope comes running out of the woods.
Yeah.
He hears whispers coming.
Yeah. He programmed a bot to follow the stream and send him a notification whenever those words come up so he can jump on the stream.
That's so funny. Off to the.
Off to the B archive.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, if you've never been on 4chan, that is like a trash heap.
It's the darkest part of the web.
Yeah, it's
The
bad.
public darkest part of the web.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's right there next to MSNBC.
Wow.
Anyways,
All right, Einoshi, what have you been playing?
I've actually been playing Nexomon Extinction still.
Really?
Nice.
Yes.
How's that?
It's not bad. It's not a great Pokemon type game, but it's still enjoyable. I'm enjoying it.
Nah.
If you put it on the pedestal of a Pokemon game, then you're going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
Now, if you're just putting it as a monster catching game and battling, going through the story and stuff like that, it's not bad. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm not hating it. I'm enjoying it. So I'm easily amused. So I it's not bad. I'm just going to be playing it until Thursday, and then it's Cyberpunk, and I probably will never touch it again.
And we will not hear anything from Ainashi except mutterings of Cyberpunk 2077.
I actually might be streaming Cyberpunk 2077, depending
nice.
on.
What?
Oh wow.
I'll dust off my Twitch account.
Holy crap.
That's exciting.
And
I'll
it
stop
just
by.
depends on how much because I don't have a dedicated streaming PC anymore, so I just have my gaming one. So it just depends on how well it actually will work.
Cool.
Streaming, and then I only got a 1080 on my computer, so
Oh. Good luck.
Nice. Nice.
but yeah,
nice.
Pokemon Extinction, Nexomon
I'd
Extinction
watch
is what
that.
I've been playing, and then you know what? You guys have like this long list of games. I should be like, okay, well, I bought all this stuff, and this is what sold. I should give you my recap of what I sold it.
Cool.
Yeah, dude. I spent
you
most of
could
my
give
time
us some
doing that.
highlights.
I sold a Thomas the Tank Engine train set from 1997 for $200 yesterday.
Nice.
Nice.
I have one more. I got James Goes Buzz set.
what
90.
is-
Hey, and actually, do you still have those Romancing Saga 3 games we got from PlayAsia
Yes.
that time?
I still got some of those.
I think they go for more than 60 right now.
I
Wow.
was figuring, yeah.
Then people are not buying them at all because I got mine listed for like $50 a piece.
Huh.
They just been sitting there, not doing anything.
Of course, you get those that are listed like way above like the prices and everything, but
Interesting. Cool. Good stuff.
By the way, I'm hovering at like 1% battery life, so my phone goes.
Sounds good. So I think all we have left is the Q&A. If we want to do a few questions before we call it a night, does that sound good?
We should have asked that a half hour ago, so
Yeah.
Juan would actually realize that we're going to be asking questions.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Maybe
I got
next
one
week.
there.
Maybe next week. 'cause you
Because
gotta
he's
keep in
like
mind.
that far behind.
One is behind. One is probably asking at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
2 a.m. you'll
You just have to keep in mind that it's pretty late where it's late where Rad is, so we should keep that
Yeah.
in mind.
Okay, yeah. Let's I'm okay with calling it. So
It was a fun episode.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Guys.
everybody's
Yeah.
back. So Ainashi, are you gonna start being back on the regular?
If I didn't get COVID, I would be at a Christmas party right now. And apparently, all the people that were gonna be at that Christmas party, they're like, "Yeah, maybe it's not a good idea to have a Christmas party after all," and they canceled it on everyone. Everyone's like, "Yeah, let's just not do a Christmas party."
Oh,
I'm pretty
Oh.
confident. I'm pretty confident Aonashi is gonna be next week. He just has to save Cyberpunk and then just hop in.
Hey, I'll have you on my phone, and I can still play at the same time as doing
There you
this.
go.
Great, hell yeah, let's do it.
I just gotta, earthquake. I just gotta clean up all this stuff. There's a big Lego set down there for sale. Huh?
Of what?
Some Aqua one.
Okay, guys, well, let's finish up the stream. So, of course, you can find us on Twitter at Eternia Archives. I do hashtag, actually, quite a few of us do hashtag Eternia Archives quite a bit, so be sure to look out for those. They'll be related to the group. Rad, you missed the most important thing this week, buddy. you got a
What?
key from a developer. You didn't even talk about that.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. Holy crap.
I can't
So
believe it. Go ahead.
so I got a key from a developer for a game called Trine's Legacy. It's an they have a demo. It is an ongoing game in development right now. It is a retro action SNES like RPG in the likes of Secret of Mana and Final Fantasy and The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. So feel free to check it out in my channel. You can find me as Rat Console Gaming on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, and as Console Rat on Twitter. Nick.
You can find me on YouTube at Heat Haze Gaming and Twitter at Heat Haze Gaming, Heat Haze _gaming. Same for my Twitter, or not Twit. Goodness. At Heat Haze _gaming for Twitter and Twitch. And that's it. So
I'm on YouTube at the Laninator and on Twitter as T Laninator.
You're welcome, Lane.
Yep. Doing the Twitter. I never will forget the
I'm
first.
on the tweeter.
It was so good because it was bug snacks. I remember.
I be tweeting the twits.
You can find me on YouTube and Twitch at Cali Chronicles and on Twitter at Cali_Seth. Inashi, you have anything?
Anashi, and yeah, only on YouTube. Mostly, a lot of my pickups I've been getting from thrift stores. I did open up the package from Eric, where I got this and 2 other games. And then a package that I got from Phoenix Resell, which is another online reseller that taught me a lot about getting into, Amazon and all that other stuff. And he's taught me a lot. I taught him a lot. It's been fun. And he sent me a big package of DS games. So, yeah, Anashi everywhere I go by, or just Ain for short on Discord. Again, if you want a copy of Monster Hunter World or Battlefront 2, leave your messages with me. Send them private messages so I'll see them. And yeah, on Twitch, I am Anashi, and if I do, I will set it up. And if I'm able to stream Cyberpunk while playing it, I'll do it, I guess. Why not?
Awesome. That'll be fun.
We're doing it live.
Sweet.
Awesome. Well, thanks everybody. We will see you next week.
See you guys.